And I think we are live. What is up, everyone? OJ over here from PlayerEssence. Welcome to another midweek Essence. Today has been a pretty good day. I think I started things out. It's been interesting, man. It's been interesting because last night I went to sleep and I got all my work done. I went to the gym. And despite anything that's going on, man, it's like I'm so thankful for all of the fans out there. I'm thankful for all of you guys to be supporting me to where I can go to the gym. And what I mean by supporting me, I mean by watching my videos, Patreon, subscriptions, all of that. So I thank all of you guys, but I'm so fortunate because I can go to the gym at, I think it was like 11:57 at night. So almost midnight. I can go to the gym. I can work out, I can feel good about myself, and then I can wake up in the morning and then get right back to work, whether it's recording videos or whether it's looking at the news and deciding that I'm going to do a live stream right at this point. I'm so fortunate that this is what I can do. And like I've said before, I took, just to start out here, we'll get into all the news, guys, but you guys know how I like to get off topic sometimes, but I'm so fortunate that I'm able to do this for a living, and I'm so fortunate that I didn't care what the pay cut was going to be because, like I said, I'm going from my last corporate job that I had to this one. I think I took around a 70% pay cut, guys. Okay, so I'm getting paid 70% less, but it's okay because we'll build the community, we'll build the village up together. So I'm completely fine with just having enough to get the essentials and pay my bills. And we'll continue working on all the other stuff. So I'm very fortunate and I'm very happy. And that's the first thing that I thought of when I scheduled this live stream was all of you guys. It wasn't like, oh, Nintendo sold this many copies or this many systems. It was wow, this is great. And wow, like the community, like I can just set a live stream and I can edit my videos. And it's just so happy. I'm really, really happy. Let me put on this. I see there was a donation. I'm really, really, really happy that I'm able to talk about video games. And like I said, I don't care how less I'm making or how little I'm making, just as long as it's enough. You guys are going to continue to get this type of content, and and I know that the rest will take care of itself. So I'm really, really happy that you guys are enabling me to have podcasts like this. That you guys are even willing to listen to me. Like we have 100 people in here. Like the fact that 100 people would even want to listen is absolutely amazing. So first and foremost, I want to thank all of you guys out there because you guys kind of carry the same mission that I have when it comes to just being passionate about Nintendo, being passionate about video games. So you guys are to thank for all of this, okay? All of the supporters out there, all of the people who went out there and bought the Nintendo Switch, all the people who continue to try to separate garbage from from what's actually happening, so the truth from not. Thank you guys so much, seriously, and it's amazing. It's amazing to see the support. So I want to first and foremost say shout outs to Mark Bryan for the $5 donation, and it says consistent quality content. Thank you so much, Mark. I do appreciate that, and you guys are all consistent in quality. Let me just say that right now. All of you guys showing up to the streams, watching the videos, you guys are all consistent in quality. So thank you. And like I said, it's just a blessing. Like I said, I'm truly blessed to be able to do a live stream like this at my time. It's 12:19 p.m. About a year ago at this point, I was at a daytime job hating myself and hating life almost. You know what I'm saying? Or no, not even almost, and kind of hating life at this point a year ago. Super stressed out at work. Every day was the grind. I was on the phone, man. I was a corporate IT headhunter. So every day was a grind. Every day was, was just, oh, man, it was horrible. It was horrible. And then also running this channel at the same time, man, it was horrible. So the first thing that I have to thank, like when I first saw the news that Nintendo had passed up this many sales, the first thing I have to thank is you guys, all of the Switch fans, all of the people watching and buying the system and buying the games. Like you guys are to thank, so it's amazing, and Nintendo would say customers or fans, you guys are to thank. Honestly, you guys are. We'll get into the comments here, guys. I want to hear what you guys have to say here. So T-Dude says, you have truly shown the fullest support, OJ. Sharing news on all systems, including PC. You're truly one of the best. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. A Talkie Teacher says, why go to the gym? Just take steroids. Well, if you take steroids, you still have to go to the gym in order to exploit those steroids. So, yeah, you still got to go to the gym. So even if I was taking steroids, which I'm not, because steroids are too expensive. I don't have the money for steroids. But you still have to go to the gym. I mean, I play football. I play football with guys who took steroids all the time. And steroids are really weird too, by the way. They are really, really, really weird. Like the mood swings and the stuff that you get when you take them. I've seen them with players. 1 minute they're fine. The next minute they're wanting to kill me because I cracked a joke. You know, so I've taken. I've been. You know, I've seen the type of impact that steroids can have, you know, on players, and it's funny. Sometimes it's funny, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes you get locked in a locker for about an hour, like I did. Funny story. Maybe I'll tell it later, one of these days. I don't know how to say the name, but I think it's Reg. Is it Regu? Regigooz. I don't know how to say it. Regigooz. What's good, OJ? Favorite YouTuber. Thank you. I appreciate that. T-Dude says, you, Rob, and Spawnwave, although he had banned me for life on the Spawnwave live last Saturday, truly earn each and earn every respect. Just ask, what's it called? Evan to unban you. I'll see if I can have Evan unban you. Because I know why you got banned, because of that idiot Brett in the Spawn cast or whatever. So yeah, that's why whenever I watch the Spawncast, I don't even comment in the section because you have way too many idiots, you know. But thank you, Mark. I do appreciate that $5 donation. Just I'm pretty sure I said thank you, but I'll say thank you again. I do appreciate that. Did you miss anything? No, it's just me talking. I was just thanking you guys for about a good 7 minutes. It's all good. Drugs are bad. Yeah, drugs are bad. So yeah, man, I was at the gym. I feel good. I need to lose some weight, obviously. So yeah, I'm just trying to, you know, stay healthy, lose some weight, and do not take steroids. Exactly, do not take steroids. Mark took steroids before playing Pokken the other night. What up, Liquid Metal? What's up, man? How's it going? How's it going? What's good, everyone? What's good, dude? Yeah, ligament weakness. There's all sorts of crazy stuff that can happen to you. The misinformation on Doom sales has been aggravating. Yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about that first. I know Spawnwave uploaded a video, but I think it's not even misinformation. It's not even misinformation. It's pure not fact. Like, it's just not factual. Like, misinformation can be misconstrued in a way to where maybe some of it is truthful, but then the other of it isn't. But the fact that saying Doom sold 81K or 80K in 2 days, that's a flop, that's horrible, that's bad. That is just flat out not true. Doom didn't sell 80K in 2 days. It didn't. You know why I know that it didn't? Because VG Charts is never right on their estimates. Never. We saw this with Bayonetta on the Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U, where people are like, oh, VG Charts, Bayonetta sold this much, and I was all on that bandwagon. And then when it hit 1 million, all they did was adjust it down by like 300,000 units to where Bayonetta didn't cross 1 million. So ever since that point, I realized that not only can VG Charts not be trusted for anything, like VG Charts is almost guesswork. It is literally guesswork. I don't feel they have any actual sources. I don't feel that they have any actual anything. I honestly feel that it's guesswork. That it's honestly guesswork from estimates from around what Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony say that they're selling, or the games that come out. I honestly think it's estimates based on pre-order numbers or things like that. It is not factual at all. There is like literally 0% that VG Charts is accurate at all. And that's my biggest issue, is that people try to push this as this is a flop. This is because it only sold 80K in 2 days. And for some reason, there's so many things wrong with that statement. And this is the reason why I'm not, like, I didn't talk about this on like a PE News video, because PE News is for One, if you want to talk about factual information, okay. Two, if you want to talk about rumors, that's fine. It's rumors. But three, I don't talk about information in terms of sales data that is not factual, that is being pushed as factual. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't talk about that usually. Whatever I talk about sales on PE News, it's going to be about media create. It's going to be about something that's legitimate, legitimate, or it's going to be a positional list. eShop charts. It's going to be something like that, or MPD charts. It's never going to be, we have this estimate. We're not right, but we have this estimate. That's ridiculous for anyone to sit there and say that. And on top of that, even if you were going to take VG charts numbers as seriously, as serious, 80,000 units in 2 days for a full price port is not flopping. That is not flopping at all. You got a brand new audience. You've got 80,000 in 2 days. Since you want to guess, let's just say it sells another 80,000 in the next 5 days, or it sells another 40,000. So you have over 100K, not including digital at all, because VG Charts doesn't include digital. So not including digital at all, you have well over 100,000 units in the first week of sales. That is not bad for a full price port done by 40 people in a port studio, which is Panic Button. I don't think anybody at Bethesda or Panic Button is upset, even if that was the case. That is not a flop whatsoever, considering that the Xbox One version of Doom is at what? Over 1 million on VG estimates, VG guessing? It's at 1 million, okay? So, and that has an install base of 30 million plus. According to them, almost 34 million units or 34 million units. So if you're selling over 100,000 units in your first couple days or your first week, that is not a flop, and it's full price. That's not half price. It's not a quarter price. It's not $5 like it's on Steam on sale, or $12. It's 60 bucks. With price drops, with sales, with discounts, you include the digital sales, this game's easily going to hit anywhere from 300 to 500,000 lifetime, which that is successful. That is successful. So I don't see what the problem is. Now, people did the same exact thing. This is the same exact thing that people did with Monster Hunter Double Cross in Japan. The game sold around like what, 80,000 or something like that, just physical sales only. Oh, this is a flop. This is horrible, blah, blah, blah. And then like a couple months later, Capcom came out and said Monster Hunter Double Cross was a huge success for us. It's over 300,000 copies shipped out. It was a success. We made money. And then everyone's like, oh, yeah, I'm an idiot. And then the cycle just repeats itself. The only difference is that with Media Create, that was official sales numbers. So I reported on it. I reported on it as normal, but I didn't think it was bad at all, because Monster Hunter Double Cross and Doom, just to kind of compare the two, they're both ports. They were both full-priced ports, okay? So companies don't have these realistic expectations. Now, this is getting into business here, guys. I might need to put on my mask to talk about this, my Toby mask. But to be serious here, this is business. Companies don't expect to be selling 1 million copies of an older port. They expect, you know, in the 100,000s range. Like, that's what they want to sell. Maybe 300,000, 400,000. But it really depends on your budget. It depends on the marketing budget. It depends on how much you pay the developers. Looking at Panic Button, you're looking at 40 people. You're looking at an older port. You're looking at it full price. They'll take that. So the pro tip, as Direct Feed Game says, unless you know the budget, the marketing costs, what went into it, estimates, you should really just shut up and don't say it's a flop. Now, to give you guys a little bit more of a comparison, because this is not damage control at all, this is idiot control, this is factual, and I'll debate anybody on this one. So if anybody wants to come in the comment section or wants to say stuff and wants to debate me live on the matter, come get bopped, please. Anybody, any other YouTuber too, come get bopped, because I've seen a couple of YouTubers out there putting out stupid information. Any of you guys can come and get served as well. But this is the thing, guys. Let's take a look at Lawbreakers, for example. People are calling Lawbreakers a flop. Now, on Steam Spy, that game has installed on about 83,000 PCs. Steam Spy has Lawbreakers. That's a flop. 83,000 in how many months now that the game has been out? 83,000 copies on Steam. That's it. Okay, so you can't sit here and tell me, if you're going to trust VG guessing, okay, you can't sit here and tell me a game sells 80,000 in like 6 months, or however long Lawbreakers has been out. It's been out since last year, compared to a game that sells 80,000 in 2 days. You got a brand new game that reviewed pretty well and is from Cliff Bleszinski, and it sells 80,000, okay, in however many months, compared to a game in 2 days, an older port that doesn't run as good as the other versions of the game, okay, on the Switch, full price. Lawbreakers is like $30 or something like that, so it's half the price, and that sells 80,000 in 2 days. And you're trying to tell me that it's a flop? It's in the same category as Lawbreakers, which everyone is saying is a flop? That's ridiculous. It's the dumbest thing that I've ever heard. Absolutely the dumbest thing. Anybody who says that it's a flop or wants to base it as that has no clue about business. Zero. And like I said, anybody who wants to talk about this live, don't just make a stupid video. Don't just make a stupid, oh, you're damaged. No, come and discuss your points. Come and discuss your points. Because like I said, I'm not going to make a video about it. I'm not going to have it on PE News. That's ridiculous. But that is, I mean, that is wrong, just clearly wrong information. Anybody who's saying that it's flop, that's just wrong. You don't know. You have no facts. Shut up. Okay, so I'm done. I'm done talking about that. That will be the last time that I discuss that. So let's see here. So we got 100 likes, guys. So thank you so much for the 100 likes. I do appreciate that. Let's see if we can get to at least 150. Let's see if we can get to at least 150. It would be a shame if we got to 150. Quoting from well, Spawncast, his is a lot higher, but it would just be a shame if you guys you know got to 150. So we'll definitely see if we can get to that there. So yeah, I'm done on that. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to some good news here, guys. We have the Nintendo Switch. Now, I will have a formalized PE News video for you guys later today, talking about the Nintendo Switch surpassing things in terms of the fastest selling home console. Plus, I'll have some other news as well on Foodie, NBA Playground. So look forward to another PE News video later today. Also, make sure you guys check out my first 2 PE News videos that I did for the day. So like I said, always 4 consistent quality videos per day guaranteed on this channel, because that's how we roll here. We have the best community in the world. And I forgot to get some water in my cup. But anyway, let's move on. Shout outs to Gamatu for the article here. 4.8 million units sold since March 3rd, 2017 in the US. And that's why I have this American flag right here in the background. We've got American Dad rolling as well. So shout outs to all my my Patriots. Shout outs to all my fellow Americans and also my non-Americans. That's okay. And also Mark Bryant and all the people from the UK, Hayden, all of you guys watching. You guys count as well, because basically, you know, UK came over here. Maybe there's probably some distant relatives. Who knows? But anyway, shout outs to everyone with this one here as far as the United States goes. Fastest selling home console video game system in US history. Let's just break that down again. Like I said, fastest selling home console video game system in US history. Now, I want you guys to tell me, who can guess in the chat how many people were Nintendo haters? How many people are going to make a video on this topic today? Let me, out of all the Nintendo haters you guys know, what is the over-under percentage of them? So if let's just say there's 10 prominent Nintendo haters on YouTube. Over-under percentage. How many of them will make a positive video congratulating Nintendo on this? Out of all the... I want to hear you guys' percentages. How many people are going to make a positive video on this one? How many people? I think I'm going to go under 50%. Most people will gloss over this news because they've been glossing over the news all the time. So Solar7 says 30,000%. So he feels well more than 100% of the Nintendo haters. Super Mosh 1990 says 90%. Theodore says 0. We're getting zeros here. We're getting zeros. Negative set or less than 70%. So El Chupacabra, the legend, says so if there's 10, he feels that less than 7 of them will make a video. It's over 9,000%. 1 percenters. 3,000. A lot of people say 3,000. 0, 0, 0. 5 zeros, as if 1 0 is not enough. 5 zeros is even more. Liquid Metal says, Rerez will not answer any of my tweets about record-breaking sales, so he's not part of that percentage. boy Rerez getting bodied so much. It's funny, man. It's funny. Shout outs to Rerez, man. He has some quality content. He has some quality content. Toby percent of them. Toby percent of them. You guys want a Toby sighting? You guys want a Toby sighting? We get a couple sponsors. I'll have a Toby sighting. We get 2 sponsors on this stream. We'll have a Toby sighting. But I can't bring out the Toby voice. Actually hurts my my voice. It hurts my throat. It hurts my voice when I do the Toby voice. So if we get some sponsors, maybe I'll bust out the Toby. Maybe I'll bust out the Toby. But that voice, I need some water, and I need some water and motivation. I need some water and motivation. So El Trooper Garber says, but the PS4 sold 70 million already. God, that hurts. Yeah, the PS4 has been out since 2013. I mean, all you have to do is really just line up the sales. If Nintendo sold at this pace for the next 5 years, that's obviously, you know, 70 million as well, you know? That's all. That's if the Nintendo Switch sold 13 million units or 12 million units, you know, it would also be right around that as well. So I mean, I don't really see that's Rerez quality content. Yeah, Rerez makes quality content on like controllers and stuff like that. The editing production is very good. He seems intelligent in matters that he's good at. Like I said, there's a reason why he has over 100,000 subscribers. It's not all clickbait. It's because of his content that he has on the controllers and on mini systems and on retro systems and on things like that, and combined with his editing production and all of that. So that's the reason why. Now his opinions on Nintendo are completely trash and horrible, and wrong. So I mean, this just, when it comes to Nintendo, he has no clue what he's talking about. When it comes to everything else, he's pretty good. Rayman Ortiz, no offense, but aren't you being a little cocky? What am I being cocky about? Being a little cocky about what? Tell me what I'm being a little cocky about. Let me know. Let me know what I'm being a little cocky about, and I will answer you if I am or I'm not. If I'm not being cocky, you know, if I am or I'm not. This is just me. I'm having fun. It's entertainment for you guys, okay? I'm not out here puffing my chest up and saying, yeah, I knew this all the time, and being like, it's entertainment, okay, my guy? Entertainment. It's not, it's video games, okay? Don't take it too seriously, all right, my guy? Don't take it too seriously. Or if you want to take it seriously, and if you want to get mad, or if you want to, you know, if you're not happy with the content, then you can leave. Nobody's asking you to continue watching. So yeah, man. What's wrong about the Nintendo Switch? Well, he's already made that. But OJ, I thought the Switch was DOA. It is not. It is not. It is not, definitely. I understand that the haters are wrong. I nerve meant any harm. Okay. Okay, so here's the thing, Raymond. It's not that I'm trying to say you meant harm. What I'm trying to say is that it's entertainment for you guys, okay? Because, listen. I'll tell you guys what happened. Heck, you guys can see it. Anybody at my channel, okay, been bombed by people calling me names, still to this point, calling me names, telling me that I'm wrong, telling me, oh yeah, what he said about the Wii U, don't listen to this guy, he doesn't know what he's talking about, Nintendo is garbage, blah, 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 blah. All I'm doing is having a little bit of fun and monetizing the favor, okay? Not just saying it. I don't go on Twitter and attack these people, okay, that are wrong. I don't go on Twitter and I constantly go after people or people that have went after me or anything like that. I joke about it, okay? And like I said, and that's why I said monetize that they're wrong. I don't do it because I'm going to just say, hey, I want you to know and go on Twitter. I don't make anything off Twitter. So what I'm going to do, okay, is I'm going to go on live stream. We're going to have fun because I know a lot of you guys have been, people have been trashing a lot of you guys. Whenever you say something, people calling you guys names and all that. So if we're going to have fun about it, I'm going to monetize it and we're going to have fun all together. So that's basically what it is here, okay? Because a lot of the people in this chat were told that they're stupid, that they're Nintentards or whatever people like to call Nintendo fans, that they're fanboys, slaves, all this other junk, okay? So all we're doing is having a little bit of fun, okay? And that's why I do these midweek Essence shows. It's to interact with you guys and to have fun about people who trashed us, okay? So like I said, I'm not pointing any names and calling people out, and if I do say somebody's name, like Rerez, for example, I sit there and say he's a quality content. I sit there and say that he has some good stuff, and there's a reason. I say positive things about him. I'm not just tearing him down. I say a lot, and every single time I say something about him, I say something positive because I honestly feel he's a good YouTuber. He just doesn't know what he's talking about when it comes to Nintendo, which is fact at this point. He's been wrong on everything. The debate that we had, he was wrong. The videos that he's made after the debate, he was wrong. The comments that he says on Twitter, he's been wrong, the whole list, and he won't admit that he's wrong. He's been wrong on everything, just about everything. He's been wrong. Okay, so it's not it's not even like I'm trying to sit there and attack people or anything. I'm just having a little bit of fun. Okay, just having a little bit of fun. So, and like I said, I don't sit here and make videos bashing, you know, putting their name and calling them out. I tell anybody, this is what I do on this channel, and this is what I do like for you guys. That's why I say, if anybody wants to talk to me man to man, debate on any issue, do it. I'm not giving anybody else's channel publicity by sitting there making a video with their title in there or their images or anything like that. I'm not doing that, okay, to any of the haters out there. Anybody who wants to debate me on any issue when it comes to it, you think I'm a fanboy, you think I'm something, you have an open stage to come here and prove to all of my fans what you want to say. Bring all the proof or evidence that you want. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, that's more entertaining than sitting here, and making a video about, you know, about this person. Okay, I'd rather have them come talk to me man to man or man to woman or whatever the case is. That's why I have an open debate table, but nobody takes me up on the offer. After Re-Res, after a couple of the other debates that I've had, nobody takes me up on the offer. So I will sit here and have some fun. Like I said, I will monetize the fun. Okay? Monetize the fun. Shoutouts to Tyrese W with a $20 donation saying Streamlabs wasn't working for me, but I'm not giving up yet. Thank you so much, Tyrese. I do appreciate that. And shoutouts to the 300 people plus watching. I do appreciate all of you guys' support. Let's keep going though. We have 300 people watching, but it would be nice. It would be nice if we can get 400 people watching and 200 likes. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's get 200. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some comments through here. Or actually, no, let me actually get into the article because I went way off topic. Okay, so the system launched on March 3rd, the Nintendo Switch. It's the fastest selling home video game system of all time in the United States, Nintendo has announced. Now, the system, which launched on March 3rd, blah, 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 4.8 million units in the first 10 months, according to Nintendo's internal sales figures. Fans across the country have been playing their favorite games on at home or on the go. Nintendo president and COO Reggie Fils-Aimé said, and he says that now more people have the Switch. They're looking forward to showing off their 2018 lineup, which I would think would be sometime soon, my ninjas. Sometime soon, my ninjas. So shout outs to Chris with the subscription. Thank you so much, Chris. Welcome to the village, homie. Appreciate that. That subscription. Everyone in the chat, make Chris feel very welcome. Give him some ninja signs for me. I need a ninja sign. I need a hand sign emoji. I need a hand sign emoji, guys. That's what I need. So yeah, Nintendo's doing really well, and Nintendo also says that they have upcoming support from major publishers such as EA, Activision, Ubisoft, Capcom, Sega, Take-Two, and Bethesda. So it's funny, yeah, a lot of different publishers there. Shoutouts to Cornelia, is it Gorlach? I probably said that wrong. I'm terribly sorry about that. Shoutouts, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the subscription. Everyone in the chat, please make Cornelia feel very welcome. Thank you, brand new ninja to the village. So yeah, man, I mean, it's interesting to see. What do you guys think about this? Obviously, I've talked about this before. I think that the Nintendo Switch is just doing so well. You know, it's just doing so well, and I feel that it's gratifying to see this. And there should be zero, I mean zero, negative videos on Nintendo at this point. Zero. Nintendo has held up their end of the bargain to third-party developers and to all of you guys when it comes to system sales and developer support. They have held up their end of the bargain. That's why I try to tell people, what are you going to do in order to make this a success? We have a lot of people that want to see things fail, okay? Because those are the real fanboys. If you want to see a console fail, you're a fanboy. You're a fanboy, you're negative, you're poison, you shouldn't be in the community if you want to see a system fail. I want to see systems do well. Bashing, crying all the time, negatively putting out misinformation, that's horrible. Should not be doing that. And this news is gratifying. This news is great. This is exactly what you want to see. If you're a Nintendo hater and you hate like the fact that Nintendo doesn't have third-party support, everyone says, oh, there's no third party. I need more third party. If you want to see Nintendo as far as the system features, you want to see all that stuff, you need to support the system. You need to support it. You need to tell people to buy the system. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell people to not buy it. That's not going to get us more support. Wii U. Okay? The fact that people bought the 3DS got us more system features, got us Miiverse on there, got us themes on there. If the 3DS wasn't a success, it wouldn't have got half the stuff that it got. Nintendo might have been in a completely different direction. So the 3DS got all the stuff that it got because people supported it. Well, Nintendo also cut the price and all that stuff, but because people support it. If you want your system to get support, it needs to get sales. You know what I'm saying? And you need to not have people telling you not to buy one. That's ridiculous. I don't understand how that works. How do you say, oh, don't buy one? It sucks. It's trash. Oh, but I'm a Nintendo fan. I just want to see Nintendo do well. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. That's ridiculous. You're not a Nintendo fan anymore. People need to. You need to separate, guys. Listen. People need to separate being a Nintendo fan currently, and I used to be a Nintendo fan. We have a lot of people out here, haters, that say, oh, I'm a true Nintendo fan. I'm a real Nintendo fan, okay? This is the reason I want to see them do well. No. You used to be a Nintendo fan, because a Nintendo fan wants to build up the community. Even in the struggle, you want to build up the community. You want to make sure there's a positive future. You want to make sure that there's something. You can still name their faults. I do too. Heck, there's stuff that I want on the Switch as well. You guys have heard me say it too, but you used to be a Nintendo fan. You know, I don't negatively bash Microsoft and Sony, but to sit here and say that, oh yeah, I'm a Sony fan, I just want to see them do better if I was bashing them. No, that's not the case. I'm not a Sony fan anymore. I used to be a Sony fan because I used to buy all their games. But I'm no longer a Sony fan because I don't hype up their products like I used to. I don't buy their games like I used to. So no, I'm not a Sony fan anymore, okay? I'll buy their systems at times. I have a PS4. Heck, I buy all their systems. I have a PS1, PS2, PS3, and a PS4. Okay? And at one point, yes, I was a big Sony fan, but I'm no longer a big Sony fan anymore. Okay? I'm done. Yo, shoutouts! NVM with the sponsor. Thank you. Hitting us with that sponsor, Jutsu. Thank you so much, homie. Everyone, welcome no, sorry, my bad. It's not a V. It's a NWM. MWM. Sorry about that. NWM. I'm all tongue-twisted here. Shout outs to you, man. Thank you so much for the sponsor. Please, everyone in the chat, hit this man with some I'm really feeling it. I'm really feeling it. So let me get into some stuff, but let me finish what I was saying first, then I'll get into all of the stuff that you guys have been doing for me. Thank you guys so much. So Microsoft, for example, the Xbox 360, that was my favorite system of the 7th generation. I was a huge Microsoft fan. You can ask anybody that I went to school with. Ask my buddy Andre. Maybe I'll have him on for a podcast one of these days. My college roommate Andre. Ask him. You know, I was a big Microsoft fan. Microsoft made Lost Odyssey, Blue Dragon, Eternal Sonata, Star Ocean exclusivity, Time exclusivity, Tales of Vesperia. All these games that I loved, okay, on the Xbox 360. I was a big Microsoft fan. They stopped doing that. I'm no longer a Microsoft fan. I'll buy their systems. Sure, I'll show a little bit of support. You know what I'm saying? But I'll buy some of their games. I'll try it out. But I can't sit here and say, oh yeah, I'm a big Microsoft fan. Oh, I just want to see them do better. No, I'm not a big Microsoft fan anymore. I've moved on. They're not making the games that I want. So to all of the people that are sitting here trying to brainwash you guys, that say, oh, I'm a Nintendo fan, I just happen to not buy anything from them. No, you're not a Nintendo fan anymore. You used to be a Nintendo fan. You are no longer a Nintendo fan. Okay, you're no longer one at all anymore. Like, people need to understand that you've moved on. If you're not buying their systems, if you're not playing their games, you've moved on. Okay, you've clearly moved on. So that's just my opinion on the matter. But anyway, we got some subscriptions. Shout outs to Ryan Babcock for the subscription, Alex Basiria, Sebastian Neves, all of you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. New Ninja in the Village. Everyone give him some love in the chat. Also, shout outs to Ben Rapson with a $5 donation through Super Chat. Says, Happy New Year, OJ. Nintendo haters continually move the goalposts as to what is success. And Nintendo keeps on, is it bringing? Scoring. Okay, scoring. Keeps on scoring. It's getting kind of sad. Yeah, it's getting kind of sad, but at this point, there's really nothing that you can say to bash, because then it's damage control at this point. There's nothing that you can say. You have to give them props. I mean, if you don't give them props, then obviously you're ducking. You're ducking, and it's damage control, or it's you just don't want to admit that you're wrong. That's basically what's been happening here. You don't want to admit that you're wrong. Shout outs to the 200 likes, guys, but you know what? I would be truly sad. It would be a very sad thing if we were able to get to 250 likes. It would just not be something that I'd be happy or confident with, okay, that if we got to 250 likes, okay? So we could or we couldn't, but it would be nice. I mean, it's just one of those things. You never know. OJ, you derped one idiotic statements. What are you talking about? Shout outs to Daniel Brennan, brand new sponsor. Just saw that in the super chat. Thank you so much. Welcome to the village. I do appreciate that. Brand new elite ninja, Daniel Brennan. Thank you so much. Hitting us with that Mankikyu Sharingan. Everyone in the chat, please let this man, Daniel, brand new elite ninja, know that he is welcome here as he has evolved. Thank you so much. I'm going to hit you with that Mankikyu Sharingan. I'm going to hit you with that I'm feeling it. And I'm also going to hit you with that headband because you got all three of them in there. Please enjoy your emojis, your new emotes. Shout outs to the two sponsors that we got here. You guys do have access to new emotes as well. As you can see at the top of the screen here, guys. You have a Toby emote. You have a L. You have a Gotta L. So whenever someone's, saying something ridiculous, you can go ahead and hand them that L. You also got a Mankikyu Sharingan because you can see the future. And my channel is the future, so thank you so much. You also have the Minato I'm really feeling it emote and the headband to know that you're part of the village. And of course, a Super Smash Brothers icon because you know that Smash is coming. And when that Smash comes, I'm going to tell you guys to catch these hands in Smash Brothers. All of you guys can get bopped by Sheik, okay? So you guys are going to catch these hands in Smash Bros when that comes out for the Switch because you guys all know what's coming. But welcome so much, Daniel. I do appreciate that. So, hi OJ, I'm late. Well, you missed me ranting on a bunch of silly stuff. Oh, but shout outs, man. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. We did hit 2 of those sponsors. Trying to get to 40, guys. When we get to 40, we get a brand new emote. So if we can get to 40 sponsors, we get a brand new emote on the channel. I would love to get to 40. Our sponsors have been dipping a little bit, but that's okay. I understand the holidays and all that. We'll build it back up. Trying to get to at least 100 sponsors probably by midway through the year. I'd like to get to 100, maybe even more if we can. That'd be awesome. But yeah, man, it's all good. Can't wait for Switch Smash tournaments. Absolutely. Sony has no right to call Nintendo fans weebs. What do you think? Oh, Sony fans have no right. Okay. All right, so that's basically the news, guys, when it comes to it. How long have we been going? 37 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and take some comments from here, and then we'll get into some... that's really all the news that I wanted to talk about because I have a PE news video that has more information coming, and I want you guys to watch that. So make sure you look out for that. All of the new subscribers, just to let you guys know about my channel and new sponsors. My channel, we do Nintendo Switch news, we do Japanese gaming news, and sometimes we have and stuff that I'm interested. So if it's a Western game and I'm interested in a Western game, we'll put that in there. You're gonna get quality content, consistent content. You pretty much get 4 videos a day, whether that's live streams and edited PE news videos every single day. Saturdays and Sundays we do at least 2 to 3 videos guaranteed. Sometimes you might get more, but then Saturdays and Sundays you do have content on Saturdays and Sundays because while this is my job, I see it as fun. I used to do this stuff for free all the time, okay? Me and my brother would talk for hours about video games. Me and my friend Antoine would talk for hours. So the fact that I can actually do this, and even if I'm not making as much as I want to, or even if I'm just making enough, it's fine. We'll get there eventually, and this is fun to me. So that's why I work on the weekends, you know, because it's fun. It's not because it's a job, it's because it's fun. The only part that I say that is more of like a job is like editing sometimes. That's kind of like a job-ish. But outside of that, it's more fun than anything. So we got some shout outs here. Sean Sweeney, yo, shout outs to Sean Sweeney, elite ninja of the village. Okay, he says a little something to help prepare for all these new game announcements to come next week in the direct, and just to let you know I'm here. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that, Sean. Sean is a very nice guy, man. Sean even offered, hopefully he's okay with me saying this, but Sean even offered for me to work out of his own apartment if I was to go to one of the gaming conventions that was up in the Northeast. I'm not going to go because there's going to be, I guess, Spawn Wave and Dreamcast Dude and RGT85 are going to be there at some type of gaming convention or something, but I'm not going to be able to go. But Sean Sweeney even offered to let me work out of his place, which is just absolutely amazing. Like, you know, and I'm just like touched that he would even offer that to me. So thank you. And he donates. He's also a sponsor and Elite Ninja. So thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. Hopefully I've earned your, you know, your trust and your support, man. Thank you so much. Shout outs to J Love Dollar Money. Shout outs to J Love Dollar Money over there at the Fire Nation, hitting us with that Katone Jutsu. Thank you so much. Build up the Fire Nation strong, my dude. And if you love watching on Twitch, more than happy for you to watch on Twitch. But thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate that, man. Shout outs to is it JLV? JLV 84 with a $2 donation through Super Chat. It says get some Gatorade for re-res. Get that Gatorade, my guy. Get that electrolytes, that stimulation in there, my dudes. That stimulation. So yeah, man. Rosalina, is there a Japanese Dragon Quest Builders demo? Yes, Marshall Hill, which Marshall, I will be adding you. I saw your messages. Everyone who pledged on Patreon, I did see your messages, and I will be adding you guys in very soon at our next PE arena. So you guys will be added in, so don't worry about that. So yeah, you were perfectly okay for you to mention that. I'm glad. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Sean. Thank you. Shout outs to Big Eyes 23. That Big Eyes hitting us with that follow. Hitting us with that follow over there at the Fire Nation. Thank you so much, Big Eyes. I do appreciate that. Hopefully my American self can congratulate you and of course hit you with that ninja sign. Thank you so much. Build up the Fire Nation very strong, okay? Very strong. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support, man. You guys are amazing. It's with that high quality H2O. Y'all remember that movie, The Water Boy? Man, that movie's good. I still watch that movie sometimes to this day. The Doom topic is already covered. But just to let you guys know, once again, I'll say it again. It's not 80K in 2 days. That is not factual. Doom did not sell 80K in 2 days. That is false. It is false. It is 100% false. It is not fact that Doom sold 80K in 2 days. Not fact. Not fact. And even if it was, it's not bad. But it's not fact. Doom probably sold more than that. And without knowledge of their budget and all that stuff, you wouldn't know if it's a success or not. So like I said to anyone, just in case if you guys missed it, no, VG Charts, where the numbers came from, is not factual. VG Charts is guessing. It's estimates based on almost nothing. Maybe even pre-order numbers. Okay? Wait for official information or shut up. To all the people that are not to you guys, but to all the people that are sitting there just saying, this is very bad. I do not like these numbers. It proves that third party just not selling. Like, to all those people that are saying that, stop crying. That's not official. VG Charts is not fact. There's a reason why nobody considers VG Charts a factual piece of information. There's a reason why bigger websites are not saying Doom has sold 80,000 units. It's not fact. It's not fact. And 2 days of sales data. That's not lifetime. That's not flop. Even if you were going to be dumb enough to think that VG Charts is factual, that's not fact. We got a lot of people that are misinformed because of misinformation going out there. Because people are out here trying to say that it's fact. It's not. There's fact and there's not fact. Doom selling 80K is not fact. It's over here. It's not fact. It's not factual. It's on this side. It's not on this side. This is fact. The fact is we don't know Doom sales. That's the fact. The fact is Doom, for what we do know, from what we do know, it seems like the Doom Twitter account, and it seems like people are picking up Doom from the eShop charts. That's the only thing that we can go off of is the eShop charts, Amazon sales charts. It was selling back around when it was out there, and it was selling in the top 5. I think it was in top 5 on the eShop. What we've seen from Enter the Gungeon, that was at number 2 for like 2 weeks or a week or two, and it sold 75,000 copies. Enter the Gungeon was at number 2 and sold 75,000 copies. Okay, so if Doom was at number 5, okay, for a number of weeks, or in the top 10 for a number of weeks after launch, I think it's safe to say that it sold almost 75,000 copies, or at least maybe even around that, 50,000, 60,000, okay? So if VG Charts is counting only retail, if you want to use them, then that's 50,000 plus 60 or plus 80,000. You know what I'm saying? That's 150 plus. So no, Doom did not sell 80K in 2 days. That is not true. Okay, so shoutouts to Sabbath, who donated $5 and says, "What is the weight on Dragon Quest Heroes 2 and 11 or 2 and 1?" Okay, I think he just meant to say, okay, what is the weight on Dragon Quest Heroes 2 and 1? Is already translated one of them. Okay, what is the weight? Okay, I see what you're saying. He meant weight as in W-A-I-T, not W-E-I-G-H-T. Okay, I got it. So, what is the weight on Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2? It's already translated. One of them has been done for a while now. And what are they waiting for? If you watched my last video, Sabbath, but I think you probably wanted me to discuss it here. The weight is that Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2 is poorly optimized for the Nintendo Switch. It runs not very good. People thought that, what was it? Xenoblade ran bad on the Switch. Dragon Quest Heroes runs, like, Dragon Quest Heroes runs a lot worse. Dragon Quest Heroes, it's dipping into the 19 frame rates. It's dipping into the 20s at times. It's just unstable. It's kind of fluttering all over the place. It needs to be stabilized more. I don't mind 30 frames per second, but it needs to be a consistent or near there, maybe a couple dips to 27, 28, okay? But it's just, it makes the playing experience on there is not very good. It's not very good. So I think the weight is actually optimizing the game and getting it out when it's ready, and maybe even waiting for more people to actually download or to actually buy the Nintendo Switch. Because Dragon Quest isn't as popular in America. And shoutouts to Og MC for the brand new sponsor. Thank you so much, Og. I do appreciate it. I know we talked about you switching over from Patreon to YouTube sponsorship. So thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Any support that you give me is great. So thank you so much, Og. I do appreciate that. You were already an elite ninja, but you were just more eliter, and now you have access to all of the emotes. So shoutouts there, man. Thank you so much. I do appreciate your continued support, Og, on the channel. Oh, 5, no, 3 out of 7, 3 out of 7. So we almost there, Ninja. We need 4 more sponsors. That would be awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get some topics from you guys. Okay, before we get into user questions, do you guys have any more topics or news articles that you guys want me to talk about? Maybe if there's some misinformation out there, or if you guys want some stuff to clear up, stuff that you guys have been hearing. What do you guys want me to talk about? And then we'll get into a Q&A. So if you guys have any topics, I'll discuss that. But thank you so much, Og. I do appreciate that. He says I had to get those emotes. Katon, hitting us with that Katon. That jutsu. Thank you so much. Hayden1312 for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to the Fire Nation. Please build up the nation very strong. And yeah, I do appreciate your cooperation with that, hitting us with that follow on Twitchy to Twitch. So thank you so much, man. So yeah, get them emotes. Let's see here. Would you do a Xenoblade 2 spoiler discussion sometime? I feel like not enough people have talked about how amazing the final chapter is. No. No. I will not do a Xenoblade 2 spoiler discussion. And the reason why I won't do a Xenoblade 2 spoiler discussion is because so many people are gonna buy Xenoblade this year. If you guys think that Xenoblade is done selling, you are incorrect. So no, I will never be doing I will not be doing a Xenoblade 2 spoiler discussion. And the only time that I'll do a Xenoblade 2 spoiler discussion is maybe like 3 years from now or something like that. Once everyone who is possibly going to buy the game or whatever the case is has the game. That's why it's the same reason why I haven't done a Zelda spoiler discussion. It's the same reason why I show you guys the same footage of Xenoblade and not new footage or any footage past chapter 1 or 2. I want 0 spoilers for new people because new people are picking up the Switch every single day, and the last thing that I want is them to walk into a Xenoblade thing, because yes, some people, you know, yes, it's their own fault if they don't see spoilers, but some people see Xenoblade 2 and they're interested and they go into a video and it spoils them. So no spoiler discussions. Xenoblade 2 is awesome. I've told you guys everything that you need to know about Xenoblade 2. It's amazing. Go pick it up. It is an amazing, fantastic, stupendous, spectacular game. Go pick it up. No spoiler discussions though. Absolutely no. Go experience the game for yourself. I don't need to talk about the final chapter. I don't need to talk about anything after chapter 1, okay? Or chapter 2 or 3. I don't need to talk about any of that. That's not going to be discussed on this channel, and I hate spoiler discussions. I hate them. Just let people go experience it themselves. We don't need spoiler discussions. We don't need it. At least I don't need it. I don't need it. So yeah. Shout outs to Tyrese W with a $5 donation. Says Aegis sword emote. Yeah, maybe an Aegis sword emote. Maybe an Aegis sword emote. I do appreciate an Aegis sword emote would be good, so maybe we do that. Shout outs to we got a couple of people following us over there on Twitch. Shout outs to Toshido Takashi. Also the Deviator. Shout outs to the Deviator following us on Twitch. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to the village. Do appreciate that. Also, shout outs to Shonen84 with the subscription. Thank you so much, homie. I do appreciate the support. The support is awesome, so thank you so much. Everyone, please welcome all of the brand new Ninja to the Fire Nation, in addition to YouTube as well. So thank you guys so much. So let's see if you guys, Gucci Lucci, or Lucy, or something like that. Gucci, I'll just call you Gucci, man. Gucci, man. Says, you are a real one, bro. Thank you, man. You're real too, my guy. If you're watching this, you're a real homie. The hunger for Switch news is creating these fake news outlets. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. A lot of fake news and a lot of stupidity is going to come from the Nintendo Switch because of how popular it is. I mean, we've seen it with the PlayStation 4. We've seen it with the Xbox One. I mean, the Xbox One particularly is like, Xbox is dead. Xbox is in so much trouble. Have you guys looked at Microsoft's bank account? Have you guys seen how much money Microsoft makes? Why in the world, when a company makes as many billions as Microsoft, why in the world would they get rid of a platform that takes a small, tiny fraction of what the company makes with 20, 30 million people or whatever, or 10 million, however many people plus subscribe to a service to where you can directly feed millions of people products and advertisement? Why? Why would a company, like seriously, why? People, these business Tobies have no clue about business. They sit there and make these stupid videos saying that this system's in trouble. Microsoft is in zero trouble. Microsoft is in zero trouble. When Microsoft wants to get rid of Xbox, it won't be because it's a failure. It'll be because they feel like it. If Microsoft wants to invest more into Xbox, they'll do it. If they don't, they won't. Microsoft is too rich. They have an uncountable amount of money in the bank account. You couldn't sit down and count all of their money one by one. Okay, it would take you too long. You'd be dead by the time that you're done. Not counting offshores that they do to avoid those American taxes. Although Trump getting them tax cuts though. But anyway, you can't. So that's where clickbait comes from. Anybody who's made a video saying that Microsoft is going to die or is going to be dead soon, stupid. Dumb. No, they're not. They're too rich. It's the same as Nintendo. Nintendo's nowhere near as rich as Microsoft, but Nintendo has too much money in the bank. But Nintendo, all they do is gaming, so it's more prevalent, so I understand it more. The difference with Sony is that Sony, why people some say, okay, well, hold up here, because most of Sony's business is video games down at this point. Now they're making a little bit of a comeback, but in the 7th generation / 8th, well, in the 7th generation, Sony went through hell with their other businesses, folding places, getting rid of things. Like it was bad for Sony then. They're nowhere near as rich as Microsoft. Okay, nowhere near as rich as Microsoft. So the thing about it with these three companies, and none of them are going anywhere anytime soon, but the whole Microsoft is dead. It's as clickbait as, oh, the NFL is dead, you know, or NFL's dying. The NFL's not dying. The NFL's not dying. This company makes like 12 billion per year, not even per year, per an NFL season. They make like billions. They just contract the commissioner of the NFL makes $30 million a year. Get the hell out of here. Dead. No, clickbait. That's what it is. NFL's dying. Clickbait, okay? Equals clickbait. Microsoft is dead or dying, or Xbox is in super trouble. Clickbait. Nintendo is going to be dead. Nintendo is going to fail after Wii U. They're going to die. Clickbait. Clickety-click. All of it's clickbait. You want to say that sometimes they have their struggles? Okay. Every company has their struggles. NFL has their struggles. Sales are down this year. Okay. Every company has their struggles, but it's stupid. It's just dumb. It's just all clickbait. I know exactly. You'd never be done counting their money because they get so much every second. Yeah, Microsoft probably makes millions per second or something like that, or millions per minute. It's ridiculous. Microsoft's not going anywhere. Nintendo's not going anywhere. Sony's not going anywhere. Now, shout outs to we got some shout outs here. Shout outs to Peter Perena. Donated $5 to Super Chat, says, I did a thing. You did a thing. You did a very good thing. And I salute you as an American citizen. Shout outs to 8Bluem with the follow over there on Twitch. Also, Kill Machine 85 also with the follow. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to the village, homies. Do appreciate that. Also, to the Fire Nation over there on Twitch. Build it up strong. We're getting near 1,000 followers on Twitch. So I think once we get that, excuse me, I can actually get partnered on there as well. So that'd be cool. So shout outs to everyone over there on Twitch as well. So let me see. Any other comments that you guys have? That'd be good to see. Any other topics? Let's see here. Cash cow. You guys just going down these comments here. Xbox is just getting cannibalized by all their games available on PC. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Let it get cannibalized. Microsoft sells PCs. Microsoft sells Windows operating systems. You know? It's money. Money for them. This PC that I'm on right here, Microsoft operating system. Money. Money, whether it's Xbox, whether it's PC, Microsoft is making money. They're Johnny Manzielling, and they ain't out of the league in 2 years, my guys, okay? They making money. They making that Tom Brady / Derek Carr / Matthew Stafford / Roger Goodell / Giselle Bundchen / they're making that money. They are making millions upon billions. So it doesn't matter. Let it be cannibalized. It's still going to be there. People still going to go out there and buy Xbox One S's. You put an Xbox One S, you can get it for $199 or $200. People still going to buy it. So what if it doesn't sell as much as Switch? So what if it doesn't sell as much as Sony? That's PS4. And money in the bank, money on their PCs, money in their operating systems. What does it matter? It doesn't matter anymore to Microsoft. Obviously, if they cared about cannibalization of the Xbox, then they would stop putting games on PC. But they don't care. Obviously, they're about making money. And that's the reason why Xbox is going to be around. Because Microsoft, the leaders of Microsoft, can go to the CEO, who probably doesn't even care that much, can go to the CEO and say, hey, look, we're integrating things. This sells this. More people who buy an Xbox are probably going to go out there and buy a new PC or at least run Windows. This is good. We can market. We can put ads on our dashboard. You want this around. The CEO of Microsoft looks at Xbox and says, okay, you guys only take this much to run each year. That's a fraction of what we make. All right, go play. I mean, that's essentially what Ballmer did back when Ballmer was the CEO of Microsoft. They were scared. I mean, let me tell y'all a story about Microsoft. What happened in the 7th generation? So, you know the Red Ring of Death, right? That costed Microsoft like $1 billion or something like that, or over $1 billion. They were scared. They were scared to death to go to Ballmer's table. Okay, the former CEO of Microsoft. They go to his room. They say, "Hey, man, so we have this little problem with Xbox. It's faulty." And it's going to cost us a lot. And then you know what Ballmer said? Well, what's it going to cost to fix it? They said, we're going to have to give people extended warranties. Might cost $1 billion, whatever. And he just said, okay, do it. And they were like, that's it? It's like you got out of a whooping from your mom. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got out of one of those beatings. They were like, really? They're like, he was like, yeah, go fix it. And they're like, okay. And they fixed it. So if Microsoft survived that, why does anybody think that they're not going to survive what's going on right now? Like, they survived $1 billion. They put out a faulty system onto the market, and the CEO said, go fix it. And then you can see the style of the CEO, because after he was done with Microsoft, he has billions in the bank. After he was done, he went and bought the Clippers. He went and bought the Los Angeles Clippers. So now he's chilling, relaxing, watching Clippers play. I mean, obviously, this is the type of person that Microsoft hires. They want people who want positive results. You fix things. You don't sit there, cry, and complain. And that's what I can always respect about Microsoft's leadership. When they need something fixed, they'll try to fix it. They're positive people, and they want to move in a right direction. That's what Phil Spencer's trying to do. Yes, I have my issues with Microsoft, but at least they're positive people. At least they're trying to move forward, and I like that about Microsoft. I mean, they don't always get it right. Nobody does, though. But I mean, that was their response to them messing up everything. He just said, "Fix it." He didn't fire all of them or anything like that, you know. I mean, which was great to see. They messed up though. They did mess up. So shout outs to Ben. Did I already give it? Yeah, Ben Rapson donated $5 through Super Chat and says Nintendo Direct hype. I think we could see Monolith's Team B project this year, as it was apparently been in development for a while. Xenoblade 2 or new IP. I don't think that's Monolith's B project. Team B project. I think Monolith's main team is working on a new project because they're hiring a lot of people for it. So it's not their B team, it's their A team. I don't think Monolith is big enough to have two separate teams at the same time working on different games. Now they might have some teams or might have some people working on separate projects here and there, but they don't have it to where it's like, okay, it's not like Ubisoft or something, you know, like Ubisoft Milan or Ubisoft this place or Ubisoft. It's not like them with like Assassin's Creed, you know. So I think it's the A team. I don't think they have a B team. And yeah, as far as the new project, I think it's going to be a new IP. I think it's going to be a new fantasy action / turn-based RPG. That's what I think it's going to be. Something like Final Fantasy. So yeah. Shout outs to Kevin Phillips with a $2 donation through Super Chat. It says, what company do you think can compete in gaming versus the big three? Amazon and Apple. Amazon and Apple. Amazon to be particular. Amazon could come out with the system because if you guys don't know, the Amazon CEO was worth $100 billion himself. So Amazon can come out with the system if they wanted to that could compete, and they could literally pay money just to get third-party support. If Amazon came out with a system, they could integrate Prime into it to where if you buy the system, you get free Prime or you get a discount on Prime. They can integrate Twitch Prime into it. Like as far as streaming goes, they can have the best streaming service integrated into the system. That would be a company. I would not Apple. They're too casual. Amazon, because Amazon sells games. Amazon has. I think they shipped out 5 billion products in 2017 to customers. 5 billion in 2017. It might have been more than that, actually. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, Amazon Prime customers. Not just Amazon customers, but Amazon Prime. So that would be the company that I think, if anybody's going to jump in the next generation or two, it would be Amazon. And I would welcome them with open arms. Come to Papa, Amazon. Please, if you integrate Amazon Prime and Amazon Twitch Prime into your system, you can order products straight from your system right then and there. I mean, if they integrate their tablets into the mix as far as being able to play games anywhere that you want, maybe even somewhat of a Nintendo Switch clone in some regards, I think that would be pretty cool. I mean, they've taken some little steps here and there. They do own, I think, like, I forgot what company that they own. The company that used to work on Mortal Kombat. They own that company, that gaming company. They have their Fire Prime gaming controller system thingy that they have. So, I mean, they've dabbled in it in terms of having a system, but that would be the one company that I think that would be able to break in and actually have success would be Amazon. So, yeah, and I would want them to be in it. Honestly, it would be great. We do have 266 likes, guys, but, I mean, we have over 300 people watching, so it would be a shame. It would be an absolute shame if we were to get to 300 likes. It just would be. It would be. Shout outs to, but thank you so much to Kevin Phillips for the question. Shout outs to SROM007 or 007 for the follow over there at the Fire Nation. Thank you so much. Also, thank you to, is it Claim? Solas? I probably said that wrong. Thank you so much for the follow over there on Twitch. I'm just going to call you CS, my guy. CS_S, my guy. So thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Also, shout outs to Kai. Is it Kyle? Or is it Kai? Kai Brando with the $5 donation through Super Chat saying I related to avoiding a whopping more than you know. Wait, I related to avoiding a whopping more than you know. Happy New Year, by the way, and may your 2018 be full of badass Switch titles and productivity. Thank you so much. Yes, 2018 has already been very good for myself. Productivity is definitely there. Like I said, this is work for me, but I don't consider it work. This is fun. My community is everything to me. You guys are everything. I am going to continue, as long as there's an internet and as long as I'm alive, I'm probably going to continue doing this for a very long time, as long as the support is there. Now, if you guys stop watching, if I do something stupid, I don't know, like go to Japan and film stuff that I shouldn't be filming, like some people do, and then if I lose support, then maybe I'll stop one of these days. But you guys can count on me not to do anything stupid when it comes to things. At least you guys can I'm not telling you guys to be, I'm a role model or anything like that, because I'm not. Role models should be teachers and educators and people who have that impact, good Samaritans. But at least what I can do is at least provide you guys some entertainment and fun, and try to be the best person that I can be as a person, as a human being. So yes. There will be a lot of productivity on this channel. There will be a lot of content on this channel, and we will grow on this channel. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're definitely going to grow, and we're gonna be awesome. We're gonna be amazing because of all of you guys, not because of me, because of you guys. That's why we're gonna be amazing. So Og says, I don't think 4 consoles would work. It could. It definitely could work. I mean, I don't see why it couldn't. More options would be great. I mean, I think people would love an Amazon console, you know? I think people would like it. But yeah, you're right. It could not work. Shout outs to Ms. Velvet. She's here in the chat, or Velvet. She says, my GameCube is coming tomorrow. Nice. I need to buy another GameCube and Super Nintendo, actually. Excuse me. Okay, whopping. Okay, yeah, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, Mr. Brando. It's all good. All right, so let's see here. No need to delete his comment, Taki. There's no need to delete his comment when it says shout outs to Logan Paul. You don't need to delete that. That's not against the rules. So Blux Spari says, I think I said that wrong. Says shout out to Logan Paul. Yeah, what he did was pretty stupid. So let's see here. Let's see. Okay, so let's get into questions, guys. Let's go and get into some questions here, and I'll continue giving you guys shout outs for people who donate and who follow and all that good stuff. So Sue42880 with the subscription. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that, Sue. Welcome to the village. Everyone in chat, please make Sue feel very welcome. 4-way console war. I think there could be 4 consoles, man. I think there honestly could be. There honestly could be. So when is American OJ airing on TV? Good morning, USA. When I meet, what's his face? Who's the creator of the guy? Seth whatever, MacFarlane. When I meet Seth MacFarlane, I'm gonna convince him to let me have my own TV show, American OJ. Maybe I can show up on the Cleveland show, like maybe as a, I mean, Cleveland's black, so maybe I can show up as a side character. My name is OJ, and yes, I'm proud to be. John Jackson says, how do you feel about VC? So I think he's talking about Virtual Console. I'm not the biggest fan of Virtual Console. A lot of the old games I already have, or I can already play some other ways. So I'm not the hugest fan of buying old games for like $10 and $12 and all that, unless I get like a physical copy. I'm just too much of a physical nut to be hardcore into Virtual Console, you know? So yeah. OJ, direct predictions if the rumored 11th is true. I want to do more. I'll have a video where I talk about my direct predictions, but I think like Metroid Prime 4, I think we're going to see the first glimpse of like maybe Monolith Soft's new game, maybe even the DLC, like the first glimpse of the DLC. I think we're going to see some another third-party exclusive. I think we're going to get the first glimpse of Shin Megami Tensei 5, maybe even running in action. So yeah, those are some of my things here. So yeah, OJ, when will we get your tour of your gaming room? My gaming room sucks. I'm still putting together everything, so it'll be soon. But I mean, to be honest, I have these stupid posters in the back, which I'm going to be redesigning the room in a bit. I have a TV right here that you guys can see. I have a desk, or like a little TV stand, and then I have like a shelf back here. And then in the very back corner, I have a green screen with 2 chairs that are holding up the green screen. So it's not anything elaborate. I'm thinking that this year, I'm going to change the setup as far as how I do my PE news videos. So the angle is going to be different, and it's going to be set up to be its back here to where you guys can see all my special editions and stuff. So there will be a different setup that I'll have for PE news videos, and I'll be standing up instead of sitting down. But that's still, I'm still trying to see, like, find the best affordable and what I'm looking for when it comes to shelving space, because I had a contractor come out and this dude was trying to quote $1,500 for a custom bookshelf, and I was like, you can $1,500 your butt back home. That's what you can do. So I'm trying to find someone who can build me a custom shelving space that's tall enough. That's probably like about maybe like 6 foot tall, or like maybe 5'11", so 71 inches or so. And is also wide enough. I mean, that's past my wingspan, and I have the wingspan of someone who's 6 foot. So I need someone to build me something that is a wingspan of past 6 foot, you know, and then but is also taller than I am, because I'm about 5'9", a little bit under 5'9" with my shoes on. So I'm short. I'm 5'9", so I need someone to build me something that's tall enough and but is also wide enough, because like I said, I have a wingspan. I can grab rim, you know. So yeah. And finding someone who's going to do that for an affordable price is ridiculous. And trying to buy that at the stores is also ridiculous. People trying to charge, you know, $1,000 for something like that. I'm like, okay, you guys are crazy. So that's just really what's holding me up when it comes to like the game room and the tour and the special editions, because I don't have enough shelving space to show off all the crap that I have. Like all my games and everything, all of it's packed into one small shelf. And then I have a ton of special editions and consoles in my closet up above. So, and all my NES games are all packed away. You know, like all my, I have like hundreds of NES games, and they're all like packed away in a box because I just don't have any space for them. But I need someone to build me a custom shelf, because all the ones that you go to the stores and buy, they're all thin, or they're all small, or they're all like just not good. So I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. I love, you said I'll do it for free. I love building. Reggie, if you can, email me. If you can, I mean, I can pay for shipping, you know, because I know it'd be expensive to ship over here. Yeah, $1,500 for a custom shelf that I wanted. Basically, what I wanted is that I wanted a red and black custom shelf, so PlayerEssence colors, like red and black custom shelf, that was bolted to the wall. So that was bolted to the wall, and to where I could display all of my my video game stuff. And I was gonna put I bought like 3 shelves, like smaller shelves. So like I think they're about like maybe 3 foot or 4 foot shelves. I bought like 3 of those to go with my one that I already have. And so I was gonna have a bunch of shelves across there. So from about like my waist or so down, you'll see video games, and then at the top shelves, you guys will see all of my special editions, my Xenoblade 2. You'll see systems, my NES, my N64, my PS3. You'll see systems and games, and amiibo, and like I'll have my amiibos that are out in addition to my amiibos that are pinned like or maybe around it. So it was gonna be a nice little space, but this dude, my guy comes over here and trying to charge $1,500. I'm like, excuse me, sir. Build it yourself. It's not that hard, my guy. I didn't even want to build a bookshelf. Like I was going to put together the bookshelves here, and I started putting it together. I'm like, I can't do this. Like the directions, like I can't do that. I'm horrible with the hammer. I'm gonna kill myself before I make a bookshelf. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna drill my hand to a wall. So no, I can't do it. Go to Walmart and get 3 bookshelves if you want for like $27. The thing is, the Walmart ones, they're not big enough. They're not big enough. They're too small. Like I already bought 3 bookshelves. I bought them for 20-something bucks each. I think it was like 60 bucks total. So yeah, I already did that. I have 3 bookshelves that are smaller, you know, but like I need bigger ones that's going to look good. I don't want it to be just like random bookshelves or just ones that you see like a big bar in between. I want to have a nice shelving space. Kind of like if you guys ever watch Digital Foundry's videos, go to Digital Foundry and look at their backdrop that they have, the shelving space. Theirs is a little bit kind of, it's white and kind of ghetto. I want mine to be a little bit more stylized. But I want it something like that, you know what I'm saying, to where I have like a nice shelving space to where it's big enough to where I can display stuff. So that's kind of what I want, and that's just taking some time. I already have bookshelves that I bought, but yeah, I need something that's taller. So like when you talk about 71 inches and also a long wingspan, so we're talking, you know, 60 plus inches wingspan or width, you know, and also set at least 70 inches, so 5'11" or 6 foot. You're talking the expenses go way higher, you know. Way higher than $27. So yeah. What about IKEA? Yeah, I need to check out IKEA. need to check out IKEA. Ask Spawnwave. He's good with the hammer. Yeah, Spawnwave is good with everything. But anyway, let's go and get into some of these questions. Let's go ahead and get into some of these questions. No, white is not. No, I didn't say white is ghetto. I didn't. No. Don't. Y'all putting words in my mouth. I just said like it's. See, now y'all making me look bad. Look, I just said like it's not that it's ghetto as in like their setup isn't ghetto, but I just don't like the look. It's not stylized. It's boring. You know what I'm saying? I should have said that. It's more boring than it is stylized. I want something stylized. I want something red and black. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, I want something that's like, it looks cool. You know what I'm saying? Like not just like a just boring old, okay, plain color. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I meant. I didn't say white is boring, like in general, or white is ghetto. I didn't mean it that way. You know, I meant boring. So sorry about that, guys. Exactly. Yeah, he doesn't want exactly generic looking. Everything in IKEA is white. Okay. Well, yeah. Exactly. It's just very plain. Exactly. Just very plain. That's what I meant. I used the bad word. I shouldn't have used ghetto. Just very plain looking, you know. So yeah. Shout outs to Flip999 with a $5 donation. Says, keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Flip. I do appreciate your continued donations and your support as well. I appreciate that, my dude. I really do appreciate that. We almost at 300 likes. Oh, we just hit 300. Yo, we just hit 300 likes. I think we're trending. We have to go for a little bit longer. As long as my daughter's up there. I need to go check out my daughter real quick, though. Hopefully she doesn't turn my living room upside down. So, hopefully she doesn't turn my living room upside down. So shout outs to all the likes, guys. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate that. Thank you, Flip. I do appreciate that, man. But another thing that I want to announce before we get into some more questions, guys, because I know you guys have been asking questions. And I'll get to those. We'll answer those. But we're going to go a little bit longer because you guys' support. This is amazing. So we're going to go a little bit longer on this one. What was I going to say? See, now I forgot. I forgot. Questions. Let's get into questions. Get into questions. I'll lick a cartridge. I'll lick a cartridge. If we get 4 more sponsors, I'll lick a cartridge. It says right here. It says at 40 sponsors, I'll lick a cartridge. At 40. Because anytime we get a new emote, I'll lick a cartridge. Last time we got a new emote, I licked a disgusting cartridge. A farming simulator cartridge. It was disgusting. So if you guys want to see me lick another cartridge, we get 40 sponsors, I'll do it. OJ, what chair do I have? I have a DX Racer. OJ, if you're gonna do fancy stuff, think about controllable ambience LED strips. Yeah, I've actually thought about controllable ambience, like the LED strips. That would be cool. I'm definitely thinking about that. Maybe some like a hue of orange or something like that. So I mean, and those are cheap. That's something that I can get not for expensive. So yeah, but like I said, it's all about you know, building my channel up. YouTube is always jacking my revenue through their stupid limited advert. Like seriously, like man, like some of my videos would be making $40, $50 or more, but they don't because YouTube jacks my revenue through the limited thing. So I have to be smart about it in terms of like, you know, bills and finances and all that before I invest a lot into it. So I appreciate all the support. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I appreciate the support. So tempting. Daddy, what is this? Boom. No. Okay, guys, give me a second. Let me go check out my daughter. Anime, you okay? I gotta be a good dad, guys. I have to be a good dad. I'm gonna leave my door a little bit open just in case my daughter, you know, needs something, or I can hear her. I'll leave it a little open. She's 5, so she can take care of herself, but she's turning 6 this year. Yeah, she was getting into the candy though. She had I have some candy at the top shelf, and she took a chair because she's not tall enough in the kitchen. She took a chair, she put the chair there, and she climbed on top of there, and she grabbed the candy. So she did do that, but whatever, you know. It's hard for me to get really mad at her. She reminds me of Angelica from Rugrats. She's like a cookie fiend. She like, you have cookies in the house, man. It doesn't matter where you hide them. Like she turns into like her nose. It's like a dog. She has like the best smelling in the world. Like as soon as she smells cookies, you can hide them. You can put them underneath something. You can put them on the top shelf. Man, you can bury them and lock it up, and the next thing you know, like, you take your eyes off of my daughter for just a second and look back. She's sitting there with the cookies, like, is that all you got? Like, I've seen this girl do anything for cookies. You know, like, she's crazy. She's crazy. So yeah. Your daughter licked the cartridge is now in disgust. My daughter did actually lick a cartridge one time, and that's the reason why Nintendo made the cartridges taste disgusting, so kids won't lick them. The first thing she did, as I saw her, she took my Bomberman cartridge and she looked at it and she was like, and she went, ah! Like I came out of the room and I saw her and she had I was like, what are you doing? She licked the cartridge and she's just like, oh, she had like this. I've never seen my daughter with the face of disgust that she had when she licked that cartridge, because she has a hyper sweet tooth. She has a really good sense of taste and smell. So it was funny. I'm like, yeah, that's why you don't lick a cartridge. That's what you get. So I'm happy that Nintendo did that. So yeah, it works. It definitely works. So yeah, smart girl. Who said gamers are not buying Doom on the Switch? Gamers are buying Doom on the Switch. I don't know why people are. Guys, can we drop the topic? Let's drop that. I mean, I don't. Caesar, that's not it. People are not buying. I don't know why you're saying people aren't buying Doom on the Switch. It's selling okay. It's fine. Okay, stop looking into VG charts is not accurate information. It's fine. It's not selling bad. It was up on the eShop charts. It's not. I don't know. Gosh, that's the thing. Like, and this sucks now, because not everyone is gonna sit here and say Doom isn't selling on the Switch with no actual real numbers, because not everyone's saying this because of jabronis and liars out there and VG fake charts. You know, so it sucks. It sucks because you're like the 5th or 6th person now that's came in here and said, oh, Doom's not selling based on nothing factual. So it sucks, man. It sucks. There's nothing that I can do. There's nothing I can do. I know it's getting old. It's getting old. It's getting old. 80K in 2 days is not real. We shouldn't say 80K in 2 days is amazing. It's not real. It's not real. That is not a real estimation. That is not fact. It's not real. There's a difference between saying 80K in 2 days if it was real, but it's not. It didn't sell 80K in 2 days. That's the thing. It didn't. It might have. Maybe it sold less. Maybe it sold more. It's not. It's nowhere near fact. That's the problem that I have, is that it's not, and people are continuing to push it, whether it's joking or not. 80K in 2 days is not real. It's not factual. There is nobody that can prove Doom's sales. There is nobody that can prove that it was success or that it was a flop. 0 people on this planet. The only people that can say that is the people who planned the game. It was the people, Bethesda, Nintendo. Those are the only people that can say if it was a success or failure, if it was a flop or not. Those are the only people, because those are the only people who know the porting costs, the time it takes, and all of that. It's not. We don't know. It did not sell 80K in 2 days. Period. Anytime someone says, don't even say, oh, well, 80K is not bad. Just say it didn't. It's not real. Okay? It'd be like me saying, man, being 5 foot or 6'1" is great. I'm not 6'1". It's not real. It's as false as that. I'm 5'9", barely. It's like me saying, man, you know what? The PS6 is going to be awesome. It's not real. There is no PS6. I don't know. It's not fact. There's a difference. VG charts is not real. It's not actual information. I am real because I'm real, but saying that Doom sold 80K in 2 days is not real. It's not even close to being real. I can guarantee you, Doom did not sell 80K in 2 days. I can guarantee you it didn't. Guarantee you it didn't. Because VG charts is literally 100% false on every single game that they upload on there. They never have the actual numbers. Never. Ever. Ever. And they've been continually proven wrong. It's the only thing people have to go off of. That's why VG charts is so popular. Not because they're factual information, it's because it's the only thing people have to go off of. We don't have access to all the internal sales figures. Let me tell you guys how fake VG charts is. Let me tell you guys. I'm looking. Right now, this is how fake VG Charts is. Right now, VG Charts has Street Fighter 2, the final challenges on the Nintendo Switch, at 370,000 copies sold. Right now. Capcom announced literally more than half a year ago that this game sold more than 500,000 units on the Nintendo Switch. They announced this like seriously like in June or July or something like that. Okay? 500,000 copies on the Nintendo Switch. VG Charts has this game at 370,000 copies. They had this game at 130,000 copies under what Capcom told us 6-7 months ago. Obviously, Street Fighter is at more than 500,000 copies sold. Obviously. We don't know, though. Notice how in all of my sales charts and stuff that I talk about when it comes to Switch games, when I talk about Street Fighter, I say, well, Capcom announced that it had 500,000 sales. And I said, it'll be more than that. We don't know how much it had, but this is what Capcom says. So this is what they have it at. On top of that, let's get into what Capcom said, or what VG Chart says that Street Fighter sold in its first week. In its first week, it's actually sold, I think they said 70,000 or something like that. Japan, it sold 16,000. Here in the US, it sold 44,000. In Europe, it sold like 28,000 or something like that. Okay? So they are not, basically what they're saying with Street Fighter is that it sold 100,000 in its first week. Okay? Is that a flop too? In one whole week, it sold 100,000. 20,000 less than their perceived doom. That a flop? Absolutely not a flop. It's an old port. So that's the issue that I have with VG Charts. It's not factual. Okay? It's not factual at all. Okay? They are off by a lot. They don't count digital. Fact. Okay? Fact. Facts. And then guessing. VG Charts, guessing. What Capcom's numbers? Fact. Wait for official numbers. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Now, with system sales, this is what VG Charts does. VG Charts simply feeds off of MPD and feeds off of, I'm pretty sure that they buy the MPD reports. So I think part of their sales figures might be part of the MPD, but MPD doesn't get everything. But when it comes to system sales, all VG Charts does is wait for official numbers from Microsoft and Sony and Nintendo, then update it as soon as they go along. Now, VG Charts sales numbers when it comes to consoles are behind. Like, it's not completely up to date. But yes, they are constantly wrong. But as soon as Nintendo says, oh, we announced this, as soon as it gets to that date in their sales trackers, they'll update it to exactly what Nintendo said. So, I mean, that's kind of how it rolls with that as well. So yeah, man. Shout outs to Andy Mine, who donated, what is this currency? NOK 50? 50 NOK. I have no idea what this is, but thank you so much. I do appreciate it for the 50 NOK. Can somebody tell me what NOK is while I answer this question? Do you think, Andy says, do you think we will get a proper Monster Hunter on the Nintendo Switch after World? Also, what is your opinion about World's 8-month delay on PC? Okay, so I talked about this. I actually uploaded a video about it, so make sure you check out my channel, watch my videos. But yes, I do feel that we'll get a proper Monster Hunter on the Nintendo Switch. I think that it's just a matter of probably maybe even announced later this year. Maybe it's next year. Who knows? So yes, I do think that we'll get a proper Monster Hunter on the Nintendo Switch. And in terms of an 8-month delay on PC, I don't think it's a problem too much. They have to make sure that they get it right. Obviously, that they need to make sure that they optimize the PC version. People want the options. People want 4K, or people want 60 frames per second. People want all of the little graphical options, and don't mess that up, Capcom. So if you want the PC version to do well, don't mess that up. So yeah, I don't mind them taking 8 months to delay it, because it's a pretty graphically intense game as it is. Developing for consoles is easier for Capcom than it is for other Western publishers. Whereas Western publishers, maybe some of them are easier to develop on PC, but for Capcom, take the time that it needs to. It's fine. 8 months, dude. We're gonna be at the end of 2018 before you guys know it. Seriously, you guys are gonna be like, the future. You guys are gonna be like, man, this year went by quick. Trust me, it always does. Remember, wasn't it just a little bit ago that the Switch came out? Wasn't it just like, don't you guys just remember buying the Switch? And look where we are now. It's already January. It's already coming up on a year that the Nintendo Switch has been out. That year went by fast. When you have great content like PlayerEssence, and when you have great games to play, and when you have a community that you're building, that you're fostering, that you're a part of, and you can feel welcome, even if you have the crappiest days at work, or, you know, if you have family issues, when you have something that you can come to and it's a positive environment, the Wii U felt like it was torture. Every single year just felt so bad because of just how much stuff wasn't coming. And, you know, while there were great games, don't get me wrong, I like, there's a lot of great games. It just felt all the negativity just made the days go by so slow. But when things are positive, when you're, at least you can find happiness in like playing a game every now and then. And when you have, like I said, a good community, the days go by fast, like super fast. Because there's not enough time to play all the games for most people. So the 8-month delay will go by faster than you know it. You know, it will be 8 months from now. It'll be here quick, trust me. Someone's peeking through the door. My daughter. My daughter peeking through my door. I should close it a little bit more, so at least I can hear her peek. I think she's okay. She's okay. She'll be fine. My daughter's peeking through the door. Stop shilling your own company, OJ. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I gotta hit up with PlayerEssence. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 320 likes. That's pretty good. You know what would be a shame? It would be a shame, an absolute travesty, if we got the 340 likes, even though there's not even 340 people watching anymore. It would be an absolute shame. Huh. Anyway, so can somebody tell me what NOK is as far as the currency? Did anybody tell me what that is? Okay. Okay, $6.2 or $6.02. Okay, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Thank you. North Korea? Is it North Korea? Norwegian. Oh, Norwegian. Okay. Shout outs. I'm happy that I have some Norwegian fans. Let me look up. I don't know much about what's the name of the country exactly? Norwegian. That's the type of people. But what's the? Is it Norway? Let me look up. Ah, Norway. Okay, Norway is a Scandinavian country encompassing mountains, glaciers, and deep coastal fjords. Also, the capital is the city of green spaces and museums. Preserved 9th century Viking ships are displayed. Oh, okay. Nice, nice. Okay, no. The capital is Oslo. Is that how you say it? Oslo? Okay, so sorry. The capital is Oslo. Okay. Okay, great. All right, shout outs, man. Norway, awesome. I've heard great things that I'm seeing right here. It seems like Norway's a beautiful country. Thank you so much. I do appreciate the donation. All the way from Norway. I didn't know I had fans there, or at least anybody watching from Norway. So thank you so much, Andy. I do appreciate the Norwegian donation. So yeah, awesome. Always like, guys, just to let you guys know, I'm a big history fan. So anytime someone, if we could talk about like history in any type of way or like different countries, I love talking about that stuff. I absolutely love talking about that. So you guys can talk to me about that on Twitter or anything. But did you guys see my tweet that blew up on Twitter about Logan Paul? Oh man, that was crazy. I didn't expect it. I've been featured. Yeah, I know. It's been crazy. I've been getting so many. I've never had my my Twitter 5,861 likes, 1,261 retweets on my Logan Paul tweet. I didn't even think it'd blow up like that either, guys. And we'll get the questions in just a second. I'm gonna be streaming for a while, guys, okay? Because whatever. You guys are I'm in a very good mood. I got a Norwegian donation, so I'm very happy. This is my most popular post ever. All I wrote on Twitter was I quoted what Logan Paul said. He says taking time. This is what Logan Paul said, the guy who went to Japan and decided that he wanted to film. I'm not gonna say because I don't want YouTube to police me. But anyway, a forest in Japan, a person through something where you end yourself, and this guy decided to vlog it. Yeah, so that's it. So anyway, so Logan Paul did that, and he said that, he says, taking time to reflect. No vlog for now and see you soon. So then all I did was quote his tweet and I just said, go back to Japan, find that person's family that you jokingly displayed to 6 million plus people and attend his funeral, plus apologize to his family. And like I said, I didn't expect the tweet to blow up, but it blew up. it blew up. It blew up quite a bit. So yeah. Yeah, it made the Twitter moments, like the top like Twitter moments. It says that basically it says Logan Paul says he's taking a break from YouTube. And then there's some other people on here that are saying the one true nobody said good, take your time. I sincerely hope you come back a better person. And then mine was also featured a little bit down. It just says, yeah, it just has my tweet there. So that's crazy. And it's funny because out of all of the tweets here, my tweet is the most, no, not the most liked. It's I think the second most liked. Oh no, not the second most. It's the third. No, second most liked. Yeah, second most liked and most retweeted. So that's crazy. Not trying to get any followers or anything off of it, or anything. It's just kind of crazy. But anyway, yeah, thanks Og actually let me know that he DM'd me that I was featured on Twitter Moments. So that's a first for me. I'm not gonna try to sit here and take credit or be happy about that. It's not like I wanted to be on there. I just felt that he should do the right thing, I don't think it's any it's a sad situation. It's a sad situation that very, very disheartening, but what would be enlifting is if we can get 360 likes. That would be enlifting. That would definitely be enlifting. It would be good. It would be very, 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 very good. Clickbait at the finest. Yeah, man. Watch what you say. Russian propaganda. The thing is teaching kids to watch it. Well, let's go ahead and get it. Okay, I know you guys have already been asking me questions, but let's go ahead and end this Player Essence Midweek Essence with some user questions. I love you guys' questions. I love my people, my fellow ninja. I love all of you guys. So let's go ahead and get some questions in here. Let's do this. What do you guys want me to answer? Let me know, and I will answer questions for the next. We'll go for about a solid 2 hours. Yeah. It's funny, I haven't even, has it been an hour and 37 minutes? God, dude, this is the best job in the, I don't care what anybody says about YouTube. This is the best job in the world. Holy smokes, I've been talking for an hour and 37 minutes, and it's felt like it's been 10 to 15 minutes. This is amazing. You guys are amazing. Seriously, you guys are amazing. This is, at this time, I would be at my, this is what I'd be doing at my normal job. I'd be like, hello, hi, my name is Francis. I'm just trying to see if you guys, if you're interested in this job that I have. Hello? Hello? Damn it. That's what I'd be doing. Hello? Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going, Mike? How's it doing? Hey, I saw your resume over there on a Career Builder. What do you think about this position? Oh, you're already working. Oh, you're making $200,000 a year. Oh, okay. Yeah. How do you like your job? Okay, yeah. Well, I do have this position over here in San Francisco. It costs $5 million to live there, but would you be interested in potentially checking it out? No? You're not stupid? Oh, okay. Got it. Okay, well, you know what? I'll send you over my LinkedIn profile, and if you ever want to talk again, let me know. If you're ever looking for a job, let me know. All right. Bye, Mike. That's what I do all day. Freaking sucked. I hated it. Let's pull my hair out. Anyway, let's go ahead and get some questions. Shout outs to YMC3 with the subscription. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that, homie. Welcome to the village. What kind of haircut do I have? It's just it's a old school. It's like a flat top, old school fade, flat top, squarish with Jerry curl. I use some like Jerry curl juice on the top. It's very old school. It's very like 1990-ish. So that's the type of haircut that I have. It's just a I would just say a high top fade. High top fade. Yeah. So high top fade. No, I don't live in San Francisco. I don't live in San Francisco. I live in the Central Valley in California. Do you think IS will ever bring over FE4 to the West? I don't know what's IS and what's FE4. I don't know what you're talking about. Are there any forgotten Nintendo franchises you would like to see brought back? Gucci says that. Yeah, Golden Sun and Eternal Darkness. Shout outs to Night Moon with a $2 donation and he says, I'm here now. Have some money. Thank you for being here, and I do appreciate the money. Shout outs to Night Moon, everyone. Make sure you follow this man. Night Moon's awesome. He's trying to build up his channel and everything, so I do appreciate all that, homies. And also to you, Night Moon. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. I appreciate it. Which of the rumors are most likely for 1/11? Like Fire Emblem being shown off, stuff like that. I think that's like the most likely. I think Bayonetta Summer. I mean, that could be likely. I mean, it's been 4 years since Bayonetta 2. So I think they probably just take like the Wii U engine or take the engine that they have and just kind of like upgrade it for the Switch and just put it out. So, so yeah, I think that's likely as well. I think maybe getting like the first footage of like Bandai Namco's involvement, that might be likely, but I mean, who knows? Like I said, take it all with a grain of salt for right now. OMN Comic says, how do you manage to put so much effort into your videos every single day? It's because it's my job, and the effort that I put into it necessarily isn't from like the editing side, because obviously my editing isn't as good as other people. I don't have as good as, you know, backdrop and all the stuff, but I can talk pretty well, I think. My communication skills are good, which is something that it builds upon, you know, that you have to just practice, you know. When I came out of college, I have a communication degree. I have a kinesiology and I have a communication degree. And when I got out of college, I still sucked. I mean, I don't even know why I went. When I got out of college, I still sucked at communication. If you watch my first videos, you can tell how bad I was at communication. I'd be like, when my first PE news videos, I was like, and I was like spinning in my chair. I was kind of like doing this, and I was like looking here and there and down there, and I was like, yes, and like I was just horrible. So the effort that I do goes into making sure that I talk well enough to where you guys can understand. Sometimes I mispronounce some things. I'm not very good at linguistics. I try, but overall, I think my passion for gaming is where the time where it comes. And also I use the video format is webcam, so the file size is smaller and it's compressed, so I'm not gonna have the best quality out there in terms of image quality, but it's going to be a smaller file size, so I can do 4 videos a day and edit for about 7 to 6 hours. Whereas if I did like my camcorder, or if I had like a super high powered camera, there's no way I'd be able to do 4 PE news videos a day or 3 PE news videos, because the processing and all that. So it's a combination of things. It's a combination of various things why I can put the type of quality and the type of content that I do. It's built to where you guys get the latest stuff. That's how I built this thing, and that's how it's going to continue, you know. So thank you. I appreciate that. Nico Suave says, OJ, I just bought another Switch for my nephew. He made me go through a snowstorm. Hey man, when you need a Switch, you need a Switch. Luis says, do you like Nicalis has been putting out on the Switch? I'm talking about physical editions. Absolutely. I love what they're doing. Absolutely. Shout outs to is that Black Nerd? I think the abbreviation is Black Nerd 45, donated $2 and didn't have a message, but thank you so much, Black Nerd. I do appreciate that. OJ, Phantasy Star Online 2 at the Nintendo Direct? Probably not, but I would love it. I would absolutely love it. J Dollar Money says, I used to work for Bank of America collecting debt. I know your pain. Absolutely. Looking back, listen. Don't do what I'm going to say. Like, if you're younger right now, don't listen to what I'm going to say. Like, don't think what I'm saying is truth, but I regret going to college somewhat. No, I don't regret it. No, I don't regret it, because I met one of my best friends, Andre. But did I need to go to college to do what I'm doing right now? No. I could have worked on my craft after high school and just, you know. But I play football. You know, I play football in college. So there was no point in me not going to college, because I was going to play football anyway. But if you're someone, if you have ideas, okay, if you're an entrepreneur and you have ideas and you can take some communication classes, like some online communication classes, or you can just take some classes in your spare time and build up your own thing and build up your own business so you're your own boss, I would take that path. Now, if you're going to college for school or for programming or for something that has a specialized talent, don't listen to me. But if you're going to, like, if you're someone who wants to be marketing or if you're someone who wants to work in communication, think about if you want to go to college or not, at least full time. Think about if you want to actually get a degree, because there are plenty of jobs where you can start up a YouTube, you can work on your speaking, you can watch other people online, you can train yourself, okay? And then you can put together a portfolio, okay? And then you can go to companies and say, hey, this is what I can do. Look, IGN wanted to talk to me, not based on my college degree. Every time I applied for IGN, they never got back to me. After my YouTube got big, IGN wanted to talk to me. They didn't give a damn about my college degree, you know? they didn't care about my college degree. So I will say this, if you're looking to get into like anything that involves a lot of talking, do you need a communication degree? Do you have to go there? I would seriously consider doing YouTube, doing Twitch, doing other things, and maybe working a side job. You know, maybe working something that's a minimum wage to help pay for things if you can live at home with your parents or if you can get a roommate, you know, and build your own business. That's what I would say. Now, if you're going for like I said, engineering, you want to be a programmer, you want to work in games, like if you have a specialized talent that can make you a lot of money, then go for it. But for degrees like mine, kinesiology and communication, unless you want to be a PE teacher, which you need to go get a kinesiology or a physical education degree and certification, unless you want to do that, degrees like kinesiology and communication, you can do that on your own. Like you can be, you don't need to be a personal trainer. That's what kinesiology is, the study of movement in the body. You don't need to go to college for that. You can go get certifications online and make just as much money as someone like me who went to school for it. Went to school for 5 years for 2 degrees. So I don't regret going to college, but my debt isn't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, school's expensive. Like, even state school, because I went to Fresno State. That's expensive. It's freaking expensive. And I'm still paying back my bills. So, yeah. Anyway. There's my rant. Shout outs to Flip99. Yo, what up, man? Hitting us with that Mankaku Sharingan. Hitting us with that sponsor. Thank you so much, Flip. I do appreciate that. Yeah, man, that's so good. That's so cool. Everyone in the chat, please make Flip feel very welcome. I'm going to hit you with that Mankaku. Going to hit you with that, I'm feeling it. And I'm going to hit you with that headband. That double headband, my guy. Thank you so much. Shout outs to Shinobu with the $5 donation says, and it says, doing a great job and keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that, Shinobu. Okay, so let's go and get into these questions here. Legit, Golden Sun will be good. Absolutely. Okay, yes, okay, that's what you meant. Intelligent Systems, and FE4 is Fire Emblem Genealogy Holy War. Okay, thank you so much. I didn't know all those abbreviations that you were doing. Okay, so yes, I would love for Fire Emblem, the Intelligent Systems to make Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War. Yes, 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 please. Fire Emblem, here's what it's going to be called. Fire Emblem Echoes Genealogy of the Holy War. Or Fire Emblem Echoes the Holy War. How about that? That sounds good. Fire Emblem Echoes the Holy War, because Echoes is like their past line of games that they've said. So yes, I would love that on the Switch. Fire Emblem Echoes the Holy War. Bring it right now. Intelligent Systems, for those who don't know, is my favorite Nintendo company. They make my Fire Emblem is my favorite Nintendo franchise. So yeah. If Hueco says, if Bravely Default 1 and 2 got ported to the Nintendo Switch, do you think the third would be on the way? Absolutely. If Bravely Default 1 and 2 came, there'd be a third game in the franchise. So yeah, definitely. Let's see here. More questions. Night Moon says, I really wanted to put a shameless plug on the chat. Hey, go ahead, everyone, let Night Moon, shameless plug your stuff, dude. Night Moon does webcomics, okay? So if you want to check out some cool webcomics, please check out Night Moon's channel, and Night Moon, please shamelessly plug your channel as I shamelessly plug how PlayerEssence is all about the community and all about you guys. And if you want a YouTuber, and if you want someone that not only plays video games with you guys, but interacts with you guys, brings you guys onto podcasts and everything, go ahead and hit that sponsor button or pledge on Patreon, and I'd be more than happy to have you on a PlayerEssence Cross Nintendo. So anyway, shameless plugs are okay here. As long as you support my channel. Alright, let's go to get to more of these questions here. Um, let's see here. Coach OJ, the PE teacher. I don't have my my teaching credential, so I can't in the state of California I cannot teach. My loans will be paid off by the time I'm 50. Yeah, pretty much. My mom, she went to the University of Arkansas, and she didn't pay off her loans till she was, I think, in her into her 40s or something like that. So yeah. Hopefully, I'm hoping my YouTube can get better so I can pay off my loans maybe by like 2020, but we'll see. Really good stream, OJ. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I think, see, and this is the reason why like people have been asking me like, why don't you do more, you know, streams with like multiple people? Sorry about the scratching noise, guys. I was taking something off my mic here. And I'm like, well, the reason why I don't is because you can't interact with a lot of people. So I do specialized streams with other people. But like when you have other people on, you have to be cognizant of what their like, you know, their time and everything. Whereas when I'm by myself, I can make this all about you guys, which is you guys are the reason why I'm even doing this. So that's the reason why I like to stream, you know, and like kind of like by myself at times, because I can act a fool and be stupid and I can stretch things out to as long as I want, or I can have it as short as I want. I can just do what I want, you know? So that's the reason why I don't have more people on my streams. But I think it's fun because it's like all of you guys are part of the podcast, you know? Because it's funnier this way. But like I said, I am going to work on more streams for you guys. And I barely answered any of you guys' questions. So I guess I need to go for a little bit longer, huh? You know, we did get the 360 likes, which is very good. It's very good for 360 likes. But 370 would be an absolute shame. Would be an absolute shame. That's what IGN did with Flip. Exactly. Oh, with Philip. Exactly. Philip, I don't know his college education. I don't know what his degree is in, but I can guarantee you that he's working there because of his editing skills and because of his speaking on YouTube, because he's knowledgeable about video games, because he's a very nice person. He's very good at communication. And I don't think he needed college for that, you know? So just be careful what you go to college for. If you're going to college for a communication degree, I'd seriously reconsider going to college for. You're going to college to pay them money for almost nothing, okay? Because if you think that you're good at talking, you know, if you think that you're good at it, work on your craft at home. Go make some money. Go do a side job. Go buy new equipment. Live with your parents. Do a side job or get a roommate. Get some roommates. Live in an apartment. Do a side job. Work on other things. Use other things to build yourself up. You don't need college for that. That is somewhat robbery. I think getting those type of degrees are something because there's no job lined up for you. There's no job that's lined up that says, okay, here you go, this communication degree. I mean, maybe in some areas, yeah. But you honestly, I'm not sure if it's worth the $30,000-$40,000 that you'll be in debt, you know? So yeah. OJ has Nigerian blood. Their graduation rate is 89% to high 90% in the US. The best graduation rate, stick to school, guys. Oh yeah, the Nigerian graduation rate is really high. In general, I don't know what's with Nigerian people. A lot of Nigerian people are just born with the knack to finish school. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think it's ingrained in our heads as we're kids that school is the key to being successful because of all the hardships that are back in Nigeria. So maybe that's what it is. But yeah, all of my family, they're all super smart. Like they're all more intelligent than me, for the most part. So, you know, I was just a hard worker, you know, I was just like a study, you know, but I didn't work as hard as I should have worked because I should have been a straight A student like my sister, but I wasn't. I should have been a straight A student. Me and my brother, both of us should have been straight A students, but we weren't because we see a lot of video games off to the side. You know, sometimes we cut off the study in about 30-40 minutes short to play a little video game. So instead of getting that A+ on that test, or instead of getting that A on that test, we get that B or that B- instead, you know? Exactly. Getting a diploma is the safe bet for the future. Absolutely. But my diploma is literally almost useless at this point. My diploma has just put me through hardships and put me through BS. So all I'm saying is that school is always going to be around, guys. School isn't going anywhere. All I'm trying to say is that if you feel that you can build up your own thing, then do it. School is not going anywhere. There's no time limit for the most part on school. There's no, oh, I'm 30 years old. I can't go to school, or oh, I'm 29, I can't go to school, or oh, I'm 40, I can't go to school. My mom went back to school to get her nursing degree at 45. I think she went back to school, you know, to get her nursing degree. So no, I'm not saying that not go to school. I'm not saying that. All I'm trying to say is that build up your own profile. Don't go to school thinking, like, if you're going to do communication or marketing, don't go to school thinking, okay, when I'm done with school, I'm going to have a great job and be happy. That's not going to happen for everyone. A lot of times you go to school, you get out of school, you apply to jobs, and they're all offering you $12 an hour. Even with your degree, they're offering you nothing almost. You can make 12, and you go to school for 4 years or 5 years. Think about that time that you could have been building up a YouTube, making videos, building up a Twitch, doing other things, working. You know what I'm saying? Like, there could have been all sorts of other things. So that's all I'm trying to say is that, yes, going to school is good. You want to go to school. Don't get me wrong. Going to school is good. But think about what you're going to school for. Think about what you're doing. Can you do, like, what are people paying for your trade? Communication is not something that people are going to sit here and be like Johnny Manzielling you or flashing money in your face, you know, unless you have an uncanny knack or talent to speak in front of people. Unless you're special, you know, then I would say go, but just think about it. And while you're in school, do YouTube, do Twitch, do things. So have a plan. Don't rely only on your degree, because if you do, you're going to be in trouble. I mean, there's various people with degrees, and I've went through the same thing that I'm telling you right now. This is not only for me. There are various people that are struggling mightily right now that are in my draft class, in my graduating class. Like, I keep up with a lot of my old Fresno State buddies, and a lot of them are living with friends. A lot of them are not making enough money. They're making 15, 16, 20, I mean, $20 an hour is not bad, but they're just not making anything. So that's what I'm trying to say, guys. Like, find a way to where you can be successful in multiple areas. Don't just rely upon school, because once you graduate, they give you a diploma and literally kick you out faster than you came in. Okay? So they literally boot you to the ground, and then they have the audacity, to tell you to donate, you know, to the alumni fund. You know, but they have the audacity to blow up my freaking cell phone every single night and say, "Hey, do you mind donating?" I'm like, "Can you donate to my debt that I'm in with college debt?" Just feel like going stone cold Steve Austin on them and just smashing beer and stomping a mud hole. Whoever's calling, like, how dare you call me to donate? I'm still paying you guys. I'm still paying off all the stupid loans. I'm not donating a thing to you guys. Say you're telling me to donate to the alumni fund. Oh my gosh. Anyway, unable to reconnect onto the chat. Can you guys still watch me? It says that I can't reconnect to the chat. It says that my chat has been disconnected. Is this true? I'm gonna refresh thing. I want to have the chat here. Uh-oh. Maybe I'm still on, maybe I'm not. I don't know at this point. Let's see. Excuse me. It says I'm still live on my channel. Oh. Is YouTube down? Is my internet still up? Well, I can't see the chat. Well, this isn't good. Might have to end it here if you guys are still watching or not. But for right now, I mean, I can't see. Okay, is Twitter still working? Okay, it's a. Yeah, Twitter's still working. So I don't know if I'm live or not. That's the thing. That's the only thing that I'm kind of like freaking out about. Maybe I'm live, but I can't see any of you guys. I can't see any of you guys' comments or anything, but like all the other websites are still working. You know? Okay, here we go. We back. Okay, we back. We back, boys. We back, boys. Okay, I'm live. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That was weird. It just like stopped working for just a second. You got hacked by the Russians? Okay, no, I'm good, guys. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I can see the chat. YouTube went down for just a bit, like just briefly. It went down just a bit. So yeah, man, that's weird. Anyway, Rip, he's back. Your college degree hacked. Fresno State hacked me. Like, how dare you not donate to our fund? Them Fresno State people, man, bruh. Those bulldogs, they come after you like a bulldog if you don't donate to their alumni fund. OJ, Xenoblade 2 or Doom? Which should I buy? Xenoblade 2. The stream never went down. Okay, cool. Stream greater than YouTube. Absolutely. Hey, OJ, can you explain what an RPG game is? I know it's a stupid question, but I really want to get more into an RPG games, and it's a total different genre for me. Absolutely. Okay, so basically, it's not a stupid question actually. What an RPG game stands for? It stands for role-playing game. That's what it stands for. Role-playing game. Now, role-playing game, you play a role as a hero, as a knight, as a person who's going to save the world. You play some type of role, okay, within a story. Within a story. So it's a role to be played within some type of story or some type of game. Now, that's just the general basis of an RPG. Now, the actual fundamentals and what happens in an RPG usually is leveling. That's the basic thing. So your character can intrinsically grow as a person, grow in the story, grow in strength, okay? So from like, for example, like, the game will have a level cap of 100. So you start off at level 1 and you fight an enemy, you hit an enemy, you defeat that enemy, you gain experience. So you gain experience points. Those experience points go to a meter. Once that meter breaks a certain like point total, you level up. And then you usually get like enhanced abilities in some way, whether it's strength, magic, speed, agility, dexterity, jumping, whatever the case is. Now there's different variations of this as far as an RPG, as far as what you can do and how you grow as a person. But that's usually what RPGs are. You're set in a world in a greater, like, to where you have to save something or to where something happens and you grow intrinsically as a character throughout a game world. That's basically what the baseline level of what an RPG is. Now games can have RPG elements but not be an RPG. Like there are some, like for example, like Call of Duty. Call of Duty has experience points, it has leveling, but it's not exactly an RPG because the multiplayer doesn't set you into something. So it's not an RPG. And the single player doesn't give you those same RPG elements. It doesn't give you those same things. You don't grow intrinsically in the single player. But the multiplayer has some RPG-like RPG elements because as you level up, you get new abilities, you get new guns. So there are games that borrow from the RPG formula but aren't exactly RPGs. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how you have to put together the baseline of what an RPG is. So yeah, so Final Fantasy, Fire Emblem, Dragon Quest, Fallout, Skyrim, these are all games that are RPGs, and most of the games that you see for like shooters, for example, borrow RPG elements from RPGs in order to make a more compelling and engrossing game. There used to be a time in RPGs, or sorry, in shooting games, the multiplayers, where you didn't necessarily grow, you didn't get anything new. All you got was like a little meter that says you're at level 10, and then you get nothing. I mean, a perfect example of that is like Overwatch. You know, that doesn't really have any real RPG elements because you don't really get anything outside of some type of ranking and loot boxes or whatever, and like things. So like Overwatch doesn't borrow from that RPG element like Call of Duty does, you know, at all. So there used to be a time where like everything was like Overwatch, you know, where you get nothing to help you out, you know, like you don't get any new abilities and all that. But most shooters today borrow from RPGs in order to make more compelling gameplay within the multiplayer segment. Doom is a good example of that. As you level up, you can get new rune abilities. You can get new abilities that will help you on the battlefield, whereas Overwatch doesn't do any of that. So there was a time that all multiplayer shooters were just like Overwatch. But that's not the case anymore, and I'm happy because the fact that Overwatch doesn't have any RPG elements is my main complaint about the game. But anyway, yeah, so that's basically it. So anyway, let's get into some more questions here, guys. Get into some more questions. Is it Nitam? Nitam says, "Hey OJ, what about Octopath? Hope to see you. Hope to see it on the Nintendo Direct." Absolutely. I think Octopath can definitely be there. I think we might get a release date for Octopath as well. John Shepard says, "PlayerEssence. Who do you have for the game? Alabama or Georgia?" Okay, he's talking about the national championship. Or no, not the national champion. Or no, yeah, the national championship. I have Bama. I got Bama going all the way. Nick Saban, absolutely fantastic coach. Probably he might be the greatest coach of all time in the history of coaching. He's been able to do what the Alabama program has been absolutely phenomenal. As a former high school football player and as a college player, I can only dream that I was good enough to play at Alabama. But after seeing the running back for the Titans, Derrick Henry, and seeing guys that big play the running back position, it makes me I'm like, yeah, I can never play running back for Alabama. But just give me a second, guys, and I'll answer some more questions. My daughter's knocking on the door. Oh. She's not knocking on. Anime, you okay? What's up? All right, I'm almost done. Give me a little bit more time, okay, baby? All right. I said, give me a little bit more time. She goes, okay, cry, baby. My daughter is a trip. She's a funny little girl. Let's see here. Let's see more questions. Let's see here. Do you think Xenoblade 2 got underrated? I'm deep into the game now, and I really think it should have been at least a 90%. No, I actually don't think Xenoblade is underrated, because if you read all the reviews, all the people say that the game is, I mean, their complaints, some of them are valid, but I don't think that it's underrated, because the stuff that you really like in Xenoblade, you're going to really like. Now, the faults, you can't really say that there's some issues with the game. And to me, it's not a problem. 80 something is fine. That's a really good game. And if you're an RPG fan, you're going to know that there's some stuff in there that you're really going to love. You're going to know that there's stuff that's annoying. So no, I'm not really thinking that it's underrated. I think that it's rated just fine, and all hardcore RPG fans know that the game is amazing. So no, I don't think it's underrated. But for me personally, yeah, I think it's a 90 plus. But I mean, it's just one of those things to where it is what it is, but no, I don't think it's underrated. I think that it's fine. I thought that it was going to get in the 80s to mid 80s, somewhere in that range, and that's exactly where it's at. So I'm happy with that. That's a great game. 83 average or whatever it's at, 82 or 80. It's a fantastic game. I mean, for the most part, that's really good. I mean, when I went to school and I did an exam, I got a B on the exam. I'm like, it was pretty good. not bad at all. Okay, so let's move on to the next question here. Let's see here. I'm not sure if you guys are actually. Can you guys ask some more questions? I'm trying to look here. You guys are arguing about Shenmue. Great. John Shepard says, great answer. Thanks. No problem. Was Project Octopath Traveler, that Bravely Default game, was revealed in the January presentation last year? Yes, Project Octopath Traveler was revealed at the January presentation last year. Absolutely. Shout outs to Freeman for the follow on the Twitch Nation over there, Fire Nation over there on Twitch, more like it. And also shout outs to Casual Verse for the subscription on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to the village, homies. I do appreciate you guys' support. Thanks, Bama. Yeah, Bama, dude. Bama's hardcore. Favorite Blade, PlayerEssence. Without spoiling things too much, I do like Pyra. I don't want to spoil. I mean, people already got mad at me for spoiling some stuff. So, there's a blade named Vess. That's part of one of the side quests that you can do, and I like her. I love Azami. I'd probably say Azami. She's like the shadow puppet blade. So, the Vess. Okay, no, those aren't spoilers because Monolith Soft showed off Vess and showed off Azami beforehand. So those aren't spoilers. So yes, I would say that Vess and Azami are my favorite rare blades right now. Vess and Azami. Azami probably the most because she's so clingy. She's so clingy to Rex. and and it's just fun the stuff that she says in battle and everything. And I like how she's like shadow puppet. Like one of my favorite characters in Naruto is Konkuro, and he uses a puppet to fight, and he's one of my favorite characters in the game, even though in the anime, even though he sucks. So the fact that she like uses a puppet like to do some of her attacks, or she is like a puppet, is so cool. So I like Azami. I don't really like the big like blaster guns. I hate how slow they are, but I do love Azami. I do like having her in my party. Hey OJ, do you think Blaze Blue will get a release date in the Nintendo Direct? It's possible. Yeah, it's possible that it could be. Yeah. Do you think Fallout 4 could come to the Nintendo Switch this year based on Bethesda's support so far? Absolutely. Fallout 4 could definitely come to Nintendo Switch. That's a possibility. Captain Destruction 93 says, should Nintendo port more Wii U games to the Switch? It seems like they could use Wii U ports to bolster their lineup even more. Your opinion? Absolutely. I've talked about this before. Nintendo can definitely port more games over to Nintendo Switch. I think we're going to get stuff like, I actually uploaded a video. I think a game like this is going to get ported over, or at least like a Super Mario Maker Deluxe. I think that's a great name. What Super Mario Maker Deluxe. Think about that. Move this over here. Move this up here. This thing. Super Mario Maker Deluxe. Just make it a little bit longer. Right there. Super Mario Maker Deluxe. Does that work, Ninja? Yeah. This game should come over. I think they're gonna do this one. Super Mario Maker Deluxe. Let's see here. Do people think, Nintendo Examiner says, some people think anything they don't know about beforehand is a spoiler. I once got a timeout of a Breath of the Wild live stream because I mentioned the gliding mechanic. Yeah, man. Basically, what to me a spoiler is anything, if Nintendo has shown it off themselves, then it's not a spoiler. What's up, Velvet? Thanks for coming back. Shoutouts. The puppet guy was so fun in Clash of Ninja. Yeah, Konkuro? Yeah, he's absolutely amazing. He's one of my favorite. He sucks. God, he's trash. He's trash in every single game that he's in, man. Like, they have no respect for Konkuro. No respect for Konkuro. But, hey, you know, he's funny. But actually, no, he was actually all right in Clash of Ninja. No, I take that back. I take that back. He was actually all right in Clash of Ninja. He wasn't horrible in Clash of Ninja. He wasn't horrible. But by far, the best character in Clash of Ninja was Kisame. Kisame was the best character in Clash of Ninja. I will bop all of you guys in Clash of Ninja. Don't get me on Clash of Ninja. Y'all will get bopped. I'll pick Kisame. I'm going to pull out my blade, and I'm going to steal all of your chakra and beat you in that game. I absolutely love Clash of Ninja. Man, I really want that game to come back. Man, I really want that. Oh, gosh, I want that game to come back so bad. Man, Smash Bros. Needs to happen somehow. Yeah, it'll happen. We all know it'll happen. How do you feel about the new Mario movie? Do you think it'll be good? There's nothing to go off of, so I don't know how I feel about it yet. H. Watson says, do you think 2018 could be the year of 3DS games coming to Nintendo Switch, like Pokemon, Fire Emblem, maybe Kid Icarus, Luigi's Mansion? What other 3DS franchises do you want to see on the Switch? Yeah, I've already talked about this, because since Nintendo is combining their mobile and home console development, yeah, I think we're going to see Kid Icarus at some point. I think we're going to see Luigi's Mansion. I think Next Level Games is making Luigi's Mansion. I think we're going to see, obviously, we're going to see Pokemon. We're going to see Fire Emblem. So yeah, it's not even about 3DS franchises coming over. It's about Nintendo combining their home console and their portable division for one system, so we get everything. It's more about Nintendo combining things so we get everything than per se 3DS games coming over. But yeah, I see what you're trying to say though. Gucci says, hope we get Red Dead Redemption remake. I would like that. That'd be cool. I like the first Red Dead, like the first Red Dead Revolver. Bring over that too. I'd love to see something like that on the Switch. PlayerEssence, how long have you been YouTubing? I've been YouTubing, just dabbling in it since 2011. 2011, 2012. Yeah, 2011. I've been dabbling in it since 2011, and I've been actually like for hardcore like job since March of this year, since I got let go of my last job. So that was since March. So actually Breath of the Wild, I went into work on March, I think it was 6th, yeah, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Yeah, I went into work on March 6th. And my manager was there before I was. So I knew, or she got in like as soon as I got in, and I knew something was up. And I'll answer the questions here in a bit, guys. I'll let you guys how I know I got let go / fired from my job. I went into work on March 6th, 2017. I was feeling pretty good, but sad because I wanted to play Zelda more. Because Zelda came out that Friday. And I had just driven 200, 300 miles or whatever from Thousand Oaks, California, back to the Central Valley. So I had driven on Friday night. I drove as fast as I can so I can go get my Switch and everything, you know, and get set up. And yeah, I went into work on Monday, and my boss was there. She usually doesn't get there till like 7:30. I get there like at 7 o'clock in the morning, and she's like, "Hey, I gotta talk to you." Frank's like, "I have to talk to you." I'm like, "What's up?" She's like, "Hey, you know, we loved having you here. We appreciate everything you've done for the company, but we're gonna let you go." And I'm like that meme, like that one meme with the white dude that like blinks his eyes multiple times. I'm like, "Excuse me." I'm like, she was just like, "Yeah, she's like, we have some cutbacks within the company. You know, your performance hasn't been as great lately. You know, not that we want to get rid of you, but you know, this is just what the company thought would be best." And I was like, the first thing that I thought in my head was like, you beeps, because I was set to get a promotion that Friday. About $30,000 to $40,000. I was set to get a $30,000 to $40,000 promotion because of all the jobs that I got people. Like I got people a ton of 100K plus jobs. I think I got in the past like 4 or 5 months, I got like 200K jobs, and I got like a 70K job. So that put me over the threshold for a promotion and a permanent employee off of hourly. So I was set to get a huge raise. That Friday, I was set to get a huge raise, and I was thinking like, I've been working here for a year for this. I've been making hourly wage coming in here at 7 a.m. So waking up at 6 a.m. and getting here at 7 a.m. for a year. Dedicating my life to driving back and forth to Los Angeles for business meetings on my own dime. They don't pay gas. They pay a little bit of mileage and stuff, and they might buy food every now and then, but you still have to buy your own food and everything. I'm like, I wanted to oh my God, I was so mad at first. I was so angry. Oh my God, I was so angry. But anyway, after I got let go from my job, I was like, basically F corporations. I was like, F these companies, screw you guys. I'm doing my own thing from now on. That's when I was like, I'm done. I'm sick of it, you know, because I'd either been let go or fired like 3 times previously. So it was just, I got sick of it. I got so sick of being let go, you know, like I got so sick of the uncertainty of an hourly employee. No, you know, like it's worse than YouTube uncertainty. At least I know, like, if I'm consistent, I can build a brand for myself. But yeah, that's basically what happened. That's when I started doing YouTube full time, was when I took a little bit of time off. Like I played Zelda. I drove home and I was like, as I was putting my stuff away, I was weighing the pros and cons, because I'm a positive person. I'm an optimist. So I was like, yeah, I got let go. But now I can play Zelda more. One of my coworkers was like, "What are you gonna do now?" And I'm like, "Play Zelda." So basically, yeah, that's what I said. Screw you guys. I'm playing Zelda. I am Shining Justice. Basically, I felt like unleashing the Mankiku Sharingan and just be like, "Oh my God!" I was not mad enough to hurt them, obviously, because they were women. You know, I wasn't gonna punch them, but I will be honest, if it was a dude, I might have gotten a little bit more mad. I would have gotten, I mean, there might have been like, I would have stood up, you know what I'm saying? But it was, you know, I like both of my bosses. They're both great women, you know, and I respect women, and I was taught to talk nicely to women. So, you know, I didn't like get all crazy or anything, or like bust out a jutsu. But if it was a dude, I might have, because my problem was that they let me go because they didn't want to pay me. That was my problem. I was busting my butt for that company, working 12-hour days, 12-hour shifts. I mean, anybody who was around on my channel back in 2016, early 2017, you guys know how hard I was working at my job. So, you know, it is what it is. Amy needs a wrench. Oh yeah, I got a mod. Is power level Amy here? Okay, shout outs. Yeah, definitely. There you go. It's time, Amy. It's time. Everyone, shout outs to Amy for becoming a mod. It's time. Nani? Conservative companies actually have better work perks than even Google. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you can find a great company to work for it. But like I said, if you're in communication, marketing, corporate, recruiting, like I was, just be careful. Just be very careful, because after you get your communication degree or after you get your business degree, these are the type of companies that are going to come to you. The rental car companies, the recruiting agencies, you know, these are the type of companies that are going to come to you and say, hey, we want you. But then you need to look into the turnover ratio at these jobs. Look into how many people go into these jobs and leave burnt out, you know, and that's kind of how I felt, you know. But like I said, if there's one positive, it taught me to work super hard at whatever you do. Like, spend 12-hour days working, even with a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, spend 12-hour days working, spend 7-8 hour days. You know what I'm saying? Work hard. And that's what I do on my YouTube channel. I work 10-12 hour days on my YouTube channel. I mean, I have the luxury of splitting it up. I can work 4 hours at night. I can take a break. You know, I can relax. I can take my daughter out to eat. I can work another 2 hours here, another 3 hours here. I can work at midnight. I can work at 2 a.m., you know. So I don't mind working hard, but I'm going to work hard for myself and for my community. I'm not working hard for another company, getting people $100,000 jobs, getting people $175K. They're out here making money. I'm out here working hourly. Then I get let go before I get my money. Nah, man. I'm going to put that into my own business and put that into you guys, put that into my own community and build up my own community, so I'm not sitting here like all these other people that I know that work at companies and have moved on, have gotten fired, have gotten let go, don't get their raises. Screw them, you know? Screw them. Bust the jutsu. Hand signs, it's from Naruto. Jutsu is basically when you do a hand sign and after you finish that hand sign in the anime, not real life. Although there's ninjutsu, but you can read up on it on Google. Just Google search it. But yeah, it's from Naruto. Whenever you do a hand sign and you do enough, you can do a power. Whether it's breathing fire, whether it's making wind or energy, forming energy and exuding that energy out in real life into some type of attack. That's what a jutsu is. So yeah. Geronimo says, hey, OJ, how many new IP do you think we'll see at the Nintendo Direct? Not more than 1 or 2. Mick Jangle says, you have advice for people starting YouTube in 2018 with all the crap YouTube is pulling lately? Yeah, my advice for people just starting YouTube in 2018 is to have a clear focus and make sure that you're going into a market that you can actually do. You know, like Let's Plays, it's tough. Like if you're going to go into Let's Plays, make sure that you have something compelling. And even if you do have something compelling, it's going to be tough to get into like Let's Plays. So make sure that you have information, or that you have something that is a solid bet that you can do, that you know people that are going to want to watch. And also be very consistent. Even if you're dead tired, get some coffee, eat, wash your face, splash some hot water in your face. I don't care how many hours you worked at work, get home and make that video. Get home and make that video. Make multiple videos. Make 2 videos before you go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Even if you have to go to work, you know, tired tomorrow, that's what I did. I woke up to work every day tired, but I still just busted through. I just got 5-hour energies. I did whatever I could to stay up at work so I can get at least a video to you guys a day. Even when I was working all throughout this time, I tried to get at least a video or 2 a day. So be consistent, work as hard as you can. And if you want to do YouTube, don't do YouTube half, you know, I don't want to say half, you know, half-assed, or, you know, sorry for the cussing, guys, but don't do it that way. I can't think of any other way to do it. Don't do it that way. If you're going to do YouTube, do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually go in. Don't sit there and say, oh, I'll upload whenever I feel like it. Because if you do that, then people are going to watch your channel whenever they feel like it, which might not be very often. You know, you need to build a community. You need to be successful, and you need to make sure you're consistent. You need to think of it as any other job that you've had. If you want to have success at a job, you got to be there on time. You got to be there. You got to be consistent, and you've got to work hard, even if you're tired. You know, so that's basically the advice that I'd give you. Be consistent. Make sure it's something that people want to watch, whether it's news, whether it's new looks at video games, brand new looks at video games, whether it's reviews. Be consistent. Make sure people, make sure you let people know. Be on social media, and yeah, and that's how you can find success. And don't be afraid if you don't have success right away. Don't be afraid of that. Keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, because this channel didn't build up overnight, and it's still not where I want it to be. So yeah. So yeah, no media create this week. It's holiday in Japan as everywhere. Yeah, it's holiday. We'll get it. We'll get it in a bit. Yeah, and buy a mic. Guys, here's the thing. If you want a good mic to buy this one on YouTube. Or sorry, on Amazon. It's called Fifine. This one right here. Buy this one. It's like $27. It's a good entry-level mic for you to get into. Very good mic for you to get into. And sorry for the changing volumes and all that, because I'm holding it. But it's a very good mic for you guys to get into. It's cheap. You can prop it up. You just might need to buy an extension cable, because the cable's kind of small. This is a very good mic, and it's super cheap. 20 something dollars. You can't beat that, you know. Like I said, and work and invest into your business, you know. Invest into what you're trying to do, you know. Half-hearted. There we go. Half-hearted. Sorry, that would have been a better word to use. Not sponsored, but I wish I could. Yeah. Yeah, man. Thanks. I really appreciate the advice since I just started. Yeah, no problem. I should probably have a better quality video where I'll be using my green screen, and I'll be talking in a way to where I can format it, like, you know, like first thing, second thing, third thing. So I'm still working on that, but it should be like a short tutorial. Just basically, like I said, if you're gonna do YouTube, do it full. Don't take days off. Don't make a video once a week. Don't be lazy with YouTube. You can't. If you're lazy with YouTube, you'll get nowhere. You've got to put out content every single day, and it needs to be content that people want to see. Like, if you're gonna just do let's plays just aren't gonna get you where you want to be if you want to actually do it. Now, if you're just doing it for fun, then you're doing it for fun. But in my opinion, you know, if you're gonna do YouTube, do it so to where you can build something. Heck, who doesn't want to be their own boss? I mean, let's just be real here. Who doesn't want to be their own boss? I know. I mean, I want to be my own boss. You know, so yeah. All right, take it easy, Velvet. John Shepard buying it now. Absolutely, check it out. It's on Amazon. Amazon, check it out. $20-something. Take it easy, Velvet. Thanks for coming out. 400 likes. What? What? Are we trending? Almost 400 likes. We almost at 400 likes. Can we get to 400 likes though? I don't even have that many people watching. New people come in, we get to 400 likes. Let's do it. Okay, I've been going for 2 hours and 30 minutes. I gotta get editing videos for you guys. So let's get to 400 likes before we go. I'll take a couple more questions and let's get to 400 likes. Let's get to 400. Let's see if we can. Let's get this video to 300 likes, people. We're already past 300. We're going on 400. 10 more. Let's go, baby. Can you use a laptop for your YouTube channel? Yeah, you can use a laptop for your YouTube channel, but yeah, you can. Lots of people use laptops for their YouTube channel. Yeah, why not, Black Nerd? I used to use a laptop for my YouTube channel, but I mean, it just depends. Like, if you're looking to process videos fast, you know, you're looking to, you know, you're looking to get good video quality processing fast. You might want to build a desktop. You might want to take, like, you know, $600, $700 and build a nice desktop, get a nice Intel processor, even though there was a major security leak with those. But anyway, get a fast processor, get RAM. Make sure you have enough RAM. Get fast RAM. Get DDR4 RAM. Get fast RAM. Get a lot of RAM. get 16 gigabytes of RAM or more. Get DDR4 RAM so your computer can actually use that RAM. Because if you're using DDR, what a lot of people like to do, they like to trick you. They'll say, oh yeah, buy 16 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. Your computer is not going to be able to, like, you don't need DDR3 RAM. You know what I'm saying? Like, for most PCs, if you're going to do DDR3, you only need 8 gigabytes of RAM. It doesn't even use a 16. So get DDR4 RAM and then get 16 gigabytes of it. Now, you don't need it as far as that, but if you can afford it, I would definitely say get DDR4, get 16 gigabytes or more. If you can get 32, heck, get 32. Get a nice Intel processor, i7 processor, get a good graphics card, get at least a GTX, NVIDIA GTX 970, you know, at least minimum. Get a good graphics card, get some editing software, Power Director, and have at it, man. Have at it. Morton salt. Where's my Morton salt? Oh, my Morton. I was making some chicken. My Morton salt's in the. It's in the kitchen. So I'll get a couple more questions, guys. Get a couple more questions, and then we'll wrap this one up. OJ, are you a fan of the Kirby series? I am ready for the Switch game March and some delicious couch co-op action. Yeah, I'm a fan of the. I'm a somewhat fan of the Kirby series. I didn't like the Kirby games on the Wii U, but I generally like Kirby. Kirby was actually one of my favorite franchises as a kid growing up. I loved the Kirby games on the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo. Game Gob says, OJ, or he didn't say OJ, he says, what's your stance on NVIDIA's shield Nintendo games for China? Nintendo and NVIDIA seem to be very chummy. Where could this lead hardware-wise and China market-wise? My stance is actually, it's pretty cool. I think that it'd be great, and maybe there's something that comes over, but it's streaming apparently. But yeah, that's good, and I think that we could potentially get, you know, Wii games streaming service maybe at some point to the Nintendo Switch. Shout outs to Gordon Edgar for the $13.55 donation. Thank you so much. That's a nice donation. Thanks for all the continued work, OJ. You're my first port call. My first port of call for Nintendo news. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that, Gordon. I'm just here to be the best. In my opinion, I want to be the best. I strive to be the best. And one of these days I will be the best, you know, when it comes to things. So thank you so much. I appreciate all the support, and my strive to provide you guys, the fans, content is what keeps me going. And this is fun. Like, I've been talking for 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I feel like, wow, this is actually work. Like, this is the greatest thing ever. So thank you guys so much for letting me live my second dream. My number one dream was NFL. That's not happening. So thank you for letting me live my second dream, which is be my own boss, and make content, make entertainment for you guys. So thank you so much. And I appreciate that $13. That's a lot of money to be giving away to someone over the internet. So thank you so much. I do appreciate that. OJ, can we see Digimon franchise on the Switch as soon as Bandai Namco stops being lame? Yeah. OJ, what music, what music, video game music do you want to see for Switch? I don't know what you're talking about here, Alicia. What music? Video game music? I don't know. Oh, like music game? I don't know. We already got some good music games. We have Voice. We have Sonic Super Beat. So yeah, those are all great. OJ gonna be the best like like no one ever was. Absolutely. I will be the best like no one ever was. I will be the very best. I want to start YouTube on the side. I'm a funny guy. I got a blow up suit, police outfit, horse mask, and I'm good. I'm good at games. Want to do it on a special date though? Absolutely, man. Let me know when you do start up your YouTube. I'll be more than happy to help you out. That wrench is looking very good, power level Amy. I would say that you're looking very wrench-tastic. Elite beat agents. Oh, absolutely. Elite beat agents, that'd be good. OJ, can you suggest any PCs by any chance? Absolutely. PCs. I suggest going on iBuyPower and building your own PC. Let them put it together for you. If you can spare a couple extra dollars to let them, you know, pay a little bit of a assembly tax on there and shipping tax. Yeah, I have an iBuyPower custom PC. Go on there, put what you want. I built my PC. All I did was research RAM. That's the only thing I did was research RAM before I researched RAM and processing. So do a little bit of research as far as what you want to do, processing speeds, RAM, and all, like what you need, and then go on iBuyPower and then look at there and kind of just build together your PC. You can put it in your budget. If you're looking to spend $500, you're looking to spend $600, you're looking to spend $800, $1,000. Let them do it, and you can customize what you want in terms of graphics card, everything you want, and let them ship it to your house already put together. That's what I suggest. If you're not, you know, if you're not PC savvy, you know, like me, which I'm not, go on iBuyPower and let them do it for you. I have a custom iBuyPower I have to read it. Yeah, custom iBuyPower Chimera PC. It has a bunch of different parts from all over the place, just kind of slapped in together in a Chimera casing. You know, so yeah. Asus. Yeah, Asus is awesome. I have an Asus laptop. But like I said, iBuyPower gives you the most flexibility if you don't know PCs, because you can look and see and customize the PC to your like my PC is super customized to the point to where like everything, I picked the casing, I picked the wiring, I picked the power source, how much volt it's going to give for my energy bill based on what I was trying to do. I picked the process, I picked everything that I want in my PC, and it's the perfect PC for exactly what I was going to do, and it was future-proof without breaking the bank, without spending $3,000 or putting it together myself. I spent, I think, $1,200, and it's a future-proof PC. I got a great processor with not as good as a graphics card. My graphics card is a little outdated, GTX 960, but it has the EVA superclocked 4 gigabytes of RAM in there. So I mean, I can still play games 1080p 60 frames per second, you know, still to this day, even though it was a 2015 PC. You know, at late 2015 PC. So yeah. So for my PC, like I said, it's future-proof. The processor is great. My videos process real fast. So yeah. So all good stuff. Good night, man. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. I want Club Penguin too. What is Club Penguin? I don't know. I don't know what Club Penguin is. Take it easy. Take it easy, Velvet. Take it easy. So yeah. So anyway, I think that's enough questions, guys. I think we've been on for quite some time. I'm definitely gonna do more live streams like this, so look forward to maybe even like an early week essence. I don't know. If I was to do a podcast on Monday, what do you guys want it to be called? Give me some suggestions on what the podcast should be called. If I do like a Monday podcast, what should it be called? Monday Essence, midweek, or early week essence? Beginning essence? Maybe it doesn't need essence in the podcast at all. I don't know. Oh man. But anyway, my daughter is knocking at the door here. So guys, so I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for everything. Look forward to more content. It's only 3 o'clock where I'm at. So you guys will have another video, like probably like around in about 2 to 3 hours. I'm gonna edit it. Well, actually I'm gonna feed my daughter. she's hungry. She's been eating candy out there. So I'm gonna feed her. I'm gonna hang out for a little bit. I'm gonna edit some videos for you guys, and we'll be back. And then we'll have, of course, videos tomorrow morning as well. So yeah, a lot of great stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. OJ on Monday. Oh, I like that. But here's the thing about OJ on Monday. YouTube won't let me put that. They might. I like that name though. I might have to just deal with it, like them just blocking it, or not blocking it, but like limited, like demonetizing it. They might, because like OJ, like they like to demonetize OJ. Like if I put my name in the title or in the description, they'll demonetize it just because it's like OJ, like OJ Simpson or something. I don't know. So I don't know, but I like OJ on Monday. I do like OJ. Toby Essence. Furious Francis Furious Monday. So that's not happening. Morning OJ. Okay. A daily show called I don't know if I can do a daily show. I can't commit to that just because of all the editing that I have to do. So I can't commit to a daily show, but I can commit to like a OJ on Monday. I mean, if I say OJ on Monday, that means it has to be on Monday, unless I get cheeky with it and be like, hey, this is OJ on Monday, but today's Tuesday, you know. Morning OJ. Yeah, I like morning OJ. Like OJ on Monday, morning OJ. Yeah, those are all good. Those are all good. We'll donate even more, OJ. Don't worry about it. Okay. UK Essence. My daughter is like doing something at the door there. PE Raw Monday. That's the wrestler in you talking. All right. Breakfast Essence. Ninja Cast Essence. The Ninja Cast. That might be something that I do for like a multiple podcast. Okay. Who would I want to develop Golden Sun? Treasure, or who are the people that develop Golden Sun usually? The people that normally do it. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So you guys have some good stuff, man. You got some good stuff. I had to shovel snow. I'm sorry about that, man. So yeah, so we'll probably do like a Monday show, probably from going forward, because you guys love these live streams, apparently. So we'll do like a Monday show. I'll try to do Monday shows if I can. Just sometimes it's tough because of the weekend. You know, I'm trying to get caught up on certain things. But yeah, we'll see if we can do that. And thank you to everyone who watched. I do appreciate it. We did hit a lot of likes. We had a lot of likes this one, guys. This one was good. I think it was one of my most liked ones. 414 likes? What? 414 likes. Shout outs. Thank you guys so much. We had a lot of donations, so thank you guys for that as well. And we will see you guys soon. I have more content for today. And if you missed any of this podcast or this live stream, it'll be up in a little bit, okay? It'll be up in about an hour or so you can watch the full thing in a little bit. And then I'll have another video for you guys a little bit later tonight, okay? So I'm going to do some editing. I'm going to play with my daughter, and then we'll have some more content for you guys, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and we'll see you guys for the next one. Peace out.